Something magical just happened. Something magical just happened. We hit the intro. Contrarian Alex was not muted. We went. I frantically. I realized Alex was not muted, and as a pro, I went to mute him. And before I could, just a violent, aggressive. Would you even describe that as, Novi? Because you exploded as much as I did here backstage in gorilla position.
It's just like a belt, bro. It's a real belt.
I don't know if Belch does it justice, bro. It had so much heart and soul, you know?
Yeah.
It was
You also heard
money.
the fucking spoon clanging against the bowl before.
Yeah. Oh, it was so awesome. So awesome. But we're here, folks. We're live. We're headed back a decade. Takeover Dallas. The show we're hitting play on tonight. A very, very memorable show. We have some memories to share. And some conversations to have. There's a link below in the description. Expert panel, as always, Novi. How are you, brother?
Doing pretty good, Joe. I've been going to the movies a lot lately, but I haven't watched any like older wrestling, so I'm kind of excited. Just because like I've only been watching Collision, so
Yeah.
I needed
LNG diet of Collision. I like it.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of them. Buster, how are you?
I'm good. I've had a very relaxing day. This show is fucking awesome. I remember this show specifically, obviously because Shinsuke, but also this is the show where like the FTR light bulb went off in my 15-year-old head, and I went, "Wait,
Yeah.
these guys are good."
Wait, they're not just Caden Murdoch?
Yeah.
It was a big thing a lot of people went for. Obviously, I was already aware because I understood the business, but not everyone could be as sharp as me. Dukes, how are you?
I'm good. I had a very long day, and I'm very happy to be home and just watching some good graps. How are you, Joe?
I'm wonderful, folks. Dukes joined me this month on Full Sail Behind. And so got the whole build to this show and is locked in, ready to go. Contrarian Alex, how are you, mate? You feeling okay after that incident there in our intro?
Yeah, that was my bad. You said quick bumper, so I assumed that meant we were still good to go. But anyway, I'm good. I think a lot of us are kind of tense right now. So
Why? What
I
happened?
hope. Yeah, exactly. So
Well, there was that burp during the bumper.
Yeah.
I think, so
You're scary.
so I'm excited to just kind of turn my brain off for a couple hours. And for everyone listening, I hope if you're feeling as tense as some of us are, I hope you this is a good distraction and a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, and if it is, you can smash the like button. And,
Yeah.
as we said, link in the description. I threw it in the chat too. This show is awesome. I say we waste no time. We just dive in and we react accordingly. How's that sound to you, boys?
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous. Buster, when you're ready, brothers, give us one of those iconic countdowns. Take it away. Is Buster
What the
muted
fuck
now?
was that about?
I don't know, bro.
Did I mute myself?
I guess.
3, 2, 1, go.
Buster's such a worker that, like, when he mutes himself, he gets mad at everyone else. What the fuck's going on here, guys? I don't know, man. You muted
I
yourself.
thought somebody was doing a bit, bro.
No.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Breaks down to fucking. You ribbed me? You ribbed me back there?
Yeah, bro.
This was
roll me up.
something. JBL. This was something that NXT did an incredible job of with the TakeOver brand, celebrating the market they were in.
Yes.
What a cool thing that they're to be, like, really shied away from, I feel like, in the years prior to this.
Yeah.
Really, really
it's very
cool.
lame.
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing was always right. The Kevin Dunn Vince 1-2 of no one's going to remember who these people are. That thing.
Mhm.
Yes.
Damn.
When Dukes and I covered March 2016 NXT, we read a lot. I include Dukes in on the Observer coverage of this show. When Shinsuke was announced, the tickets for this show exploded.
Yeah.
This
Can't
was
confirm.
only in a 9,000 seat bill. It was a smaller room, and the tickets were like there was like $600 on the resales for just $50 tickets. It was. This may be the hottest NXT ever was as a ticket seller, I think, to be honest, because it was still new too, right? So. Wild times. Wild times. Alex, I think of Finn and Bayley as like the aces of the hottest NXT, me personally. Do you do the same?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those clips that would go around of them working on the house shows, and that one famous one I always remember is she did his entrance and he did her entrance for some like mixed tag main event they did. It was a lot of fun.
Yes,
Yeah, I had to confirm that this was at the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Center, and my anecdote that I always remember is the Beatles played there when they came to Dallas in 1964. Yeah.
Wow. the Beatles in '64, FTR and Samoa Joe 2016, all the stars, and there
Baron
we
Corbin.
see him. Austin Aries is in attendance for this one, folks. We were startled, Dukes, by Austin Aries' rollout on television. It was insane, wasn't it?
It was so fucking funny. He got immediately ran the fuck over by Baron Corbin within like 10 seconds of him arriving.
It was very strange. They got buried in the mire. My gut feeling, Alex, was they were testing him, but I didn't remember that being a topic at the time. But I feel like they must have been testing Aries. He just gets jumped immediately.
They certainly were, Joe. Do you remember what his program was after this?
No way, Jose. No way, Jose.
They were certainly testing the little man to see what his temperature was going to be. Right?
Oh, baby.
Let's fucking
I haven't
go.
watched this match in a long time.
The fucking
Banger
reeler
theme song.
here.
We watched this for Cage Match Chronicles, and Jason Jordan's hot tag made me cry.
Yes,
He's so awesome. He's so fucking
I've
awesome.
seen-
Match is so
like-
good.
I've seen the rematches more than this for whatever reason. But yeah, I remember this being. I mean, this was a moment in time, wasn't it? This was crazy.
Look at the gear.
Look at the
Holy
tracksuits.
shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Chad Gable, possible hot take. Much more handsome boy with the short hair than the long hair.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Cosign.
Yeah.
The long hair's a little ratty.
It is. Oh shit! Look at the
Holy
lads.
shit.
Look at Graves here. Oh my
Scary
god!
Graves wedding, dude. That
Getting
fucking-
married?
It's a crazy fit.
Bro, the crazy cut, dog. Look at that
Yeah.
shit. How much gel is in there?
That is
fucking
actually
Dairy
fair.
Queen twist on top there.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, this match was the most
yeah?
Crockett Promotions tag the United States had hosted in legitimately like 30 years. This was so distinctly un-WWE, this matchup, I felt. Like,
This was part of like there was like a tiered rollout of people realizing how good the Revival were, and I think the first one was the match where they beat the Vaudevillains in like the Dusty tournament. Like that match got raised a lot of, and this kind of, to your point, like put it over the top. Yeah, they're outstanding in this match. If I remember correctly, they got figures from this match too.
I believe so. So the Vaudevillains Dusty match you're talking about, Alex, is actually a Contrarian Alex exclusive, because that's the one you were at, right? That didn't air on TV, I believe.
They actually did. They aired it. They shot it with like 2 cameras and aired it on like best of or some shit. But yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think on the television at the time, they just show like a clip of them winning with the shatter machine, I believe. Another big breakout moment for the Revival was the match on Roadblock with Enzo and Kaz, which is a main roster special, famous for the Triple H Moxley match or Ambrose match, and they had a hell of a match on that undercard. My goodness. 10 years ago.
Look at the lads, bro.
Yep. April 1st has always been good to the FTR boys. They also had the Briscoes match, the first one on April 1st.
Oh.
We have to call that FTR Day and meet future years. No, make a note of that.
Got you. Next year,
I know.
we'll cycle back around.
I know as a fellow North Texan, Buster can share the annoyance of that show where they wrestled the Briscoes was in Garland, but they kept saying it was in Dallas, and I'm like, no, it's fucking not. We're 30 minutes
They do it
outside
every
of
time.
Dallas.
You have no right to do that bit when Texas is as big as it is, bro. You just got to let us cook, you know. If you're in within 30 minutes, you got this Dallas, bro. It's Dallas, you know.
I guess. But then there
I
was
would-
Arlington.
Yeah. Oh, rude.
Look at this building, guys. What a cool-looking wrestling show this was. Oh, my goodness.
The black and white for the colorway is just beautiful.
Like, they didn't really run buildings that looked this funky at this time, you know? Like, everything was kind of uniform.
It's an old building, and I remember that was part of the show was announced, not last minute, but kind of like as an afterthought, and it was one of the only venues left to kind of run that weekend, because they, of course, didn't have the confidence that they could fill up the American Airlines Center for this. And so, to your point, like, the uniqueness was there. Man, like, all the house shows they did in 2016 were at, like, these really unique venues and stuff. It was
Oh, my.
blessed time.
One of Dax's absolute best dance partners, Chad Gable, dude. Every time they locked up in any setting, like you go back to the Rude team later on, right? Like, it was always so great. Absolutely love it. Timestamp for the chat. We are at 6 minutes 50, 51, 52, 53. That's 6, 54, 55, 56. And the people love American Alpha. They had exploded in the winter prior on the UK tour. They get those chants going, you know, those Gable, Jordan, all that business. And they've just been the hottest thing to kick off 2016. Now, to the point about the building they booked for this, it has to be noted, they did Barclays the prior summer. They then went and did Wembley Arena. But this is like only the third time TakeOver's been in a big room. This is so when they booked it, it probably was a case of, I don't know if we can do the big one, right? I mean, this is about right for where they're at. But they did incredible. They probably could have sold double, to be honest.
I would agree.
Yeah.
God, it
Glad
sounds so good.
Yeah, it sounds so cool, right?
Gable and Jordan also had a big showing out in the Dusty the previous year. Remember that fucking awesome match they had with Corbin and Rhino?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Very much so. Look at this, fellas.
Woo.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
and the NXT crowds are a huge piece of evidence for the talking point that we bring up a lot on this program. I bring up a lot on this program. The On Anderson thing about, you know, the old timers said if the crowd was dark like this, they'd be louder because they didn't feel seen. These NXT crowds spoke to that a lot, dude. Look at Jordan.
Holy fuck.
What a fucking drop
The
kick.
people just leap to their feet for a
Yeah.
babyface shine and just they literally just leapt up right there as if to say, yes, those are our guys. They're kicking ass right now.
God, I love that so much. The Dallas skyline and the DiGiorno's logo in the same shot. That's just my heaven right there, man.
Chat, how many of you have seen this? I'm intrigued. We've got almost 40 grinners in the building on a Tuesday night. We hope you are well. And here we have a little bit of the FTR tactics, the revival tactics that this time had not been seen in some time on the national US stage. To be honest, on the US stage at all, really. I mean, that's one of the biggest things you got to stress for people that are newer fans. Like, Alex, I'm not overstating it, right? There've been a lot of notable tag teams in the prior 15 years. They didn't necessarily do all the old tricks that we'd seen in prior generations that FTR brought back.
That was the whole deal. Like, they basically had to reteach the audience how tag matches work because the WWF had mind-fucked their audience for so long. Like, I don't mean to be dramatic about it, but that's kind of what it was, because people just didn't know if they were a, quote, enhancement tag team, but then they started having these, like, fundamental matches that people were like, holy shit. And then, of course, by the end of 2016, they're having, like, all-timers with Gargano and Ciampa, and so, and the crowd treats it as such. That's what makes it all-timer material, so... Yeah, they were instrumental in getting tag team wrestling back kind of in the United States, I would say.
Yep. And a big part of that, which we're not got to yet, because Alpha are still just out wrestling them because they're the baby faces. Imagine that. One of the big parts of it was reestablishing the hot tag. For so long in WWE, the hot tag was both guys down, double down, crawl to either corner, double tag, which was a thing they fell in love with at some point, and I have no idea why, because it's entirely at odds with the idea of the hot tag, which is the babyface is going to make a comeback and rally against two heels, right? So in these matches, you kind of see them rebuild that psychology. Where are they going here? Oh, look at the physicality.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Feels worth noting Chad Gable is like an 18-month pro here.
Oh my God. I didn't even realize that early in his career.
Yep. Look at him go.
He's a freak.
Dude, the chemistry is just insane. Everything looks so deliberate.
Yep.
We just got a NXT TakeOver special when fucking teaming Tubby Emu in the crowd. The real ones know who that fucker is.
There you go.
I love Dax the Axe. Their names are tripping me up. I love him with the really thick Ron Swanson mustache, but this handlebar situation's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good.
I do like. I do love that he's more grizzled looking now. I think it adds to the act a lot.
Yeah.
He recently has been doing the full-on Anderson with like glasses on, and it's fucking outstanding. I love it so much.
I like when he does the glasses and the shirt, like the belly shirt that like cuts off. It's really good.
This crowd is electric, dude.
Bro, Jordan's like dropkick Loki looks like Kevin Knight's, but he's like double the size just because he's like super broad.
He's so big.
It's
Look at him.
crazy.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle's son.
Yeah, they're true one athlete. Yeah.
Lessons learned.
And it is sad. Jordan is done less than 2 years after this. Sad.
There we go.
There it is. Tag. Babyface still kicks ass. Look at the way they've built the babyface in this match, dude. And now it's time for a trick. Boom! Oh! Camera shot on that.
Bang.
God,
You don't get
man.
18-month pros that are built like Gable anymore, bro. You
No.
just don't.
I mean, throughout the history of the business, I honestly think he's not underrated as a worker, let me be clear, because he won that award 18 times in a row. But I do think it's time forgotten how quickly he was great, because Jordan is an amazing hot tag and was an amazing athlete, but Gable is like a nuts and bolts great professional wrestler within like a year of turning pro. And you'll always hear people just think, yeah, but it's different. He was a great amateur. It's not different, actually. A lot of great amateurs are not great pros at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea that like being
Remember Gable Stevenson?
yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Being a successful amateur wrestler has like all, I mean, not no benefit because like the natural athleticism is important, but it's just the amount it puts you ahead in people's minds isn't actually as
No.
doesn't make as much of a difference.
And it brings its own challenges, Novi.
It puts you about the same as like if you're a football player. Like that's what
I
I
agree.
feel like.
Yeah.
It's not much different. You're just a really good athlete.
Especially like
You can
in
throw a
Gable's
suplex.
case. In Gable's case,
That's it.
his amateur background definitely was part of his style. And you see the stuff when he works the mat and stuff. But he also was great at like traditional pro wrestling things.
Mm.
I always thought Gable as a worker was, people always love the Kurt Angle comparison. I always thought he's best. He was more like an AWA Hennig to me, like, because he has that amateur brand, but he also has these beautiful babyface flourishes and
His work-
wrestled with a lot of personality too.
His work is prettier than Kurt's.
I think so.
Kurt's is very
Kurt's,
good, don't get me wrong, but
Kurt's more engine and fucking
Yeah.
intensity and, you know, like that crazy gene, right? That's more Kurt's thing.
Sometimes you watch a Kurt match, he's just doing shit.
Oh, yeah,
With
it's
Gable,
just
he's
good
like-
shit.
Yeah. With Gable, he's doing shit, but I actually understand it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just in how the
here's
brain's
Evu,
moving.
bro. Evu's here getting upset about Kurt Angle again. Fuck. Damned him why.
I'm not doing this Kurt Angle shit tonight, man. You know, I was when I made that comment about tag team wrestling, I was thinking, you know, I'm such a massive slut for mid 2000s TNA. Two matches came to mind, Joe. We got FTR against AMW. How good would that have
yes,
been?
please.
Yeah.
And then LAX against Gable and Jordan. Like,
Yeah. We can switch those too, I feel, right? We could switch
Oh,
those.
yeah.
And,
do the round robin style. Yeah.
you know what would be good too? Babyface FTR from a couple of years back versus the EY Rude Team Canada tandem. They would have
Oh,
tore it
man.
up,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, baby.
And that actually is a good point, Alex. It should be said. Some of those TNA tags did have a very conventional tag team. Like, Team Canada are bumping heels in the match of AMW, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more old school for sure.
We previously covered in Grin Grappler. I don't think
Oh,
we
Oh, I
did
love
that.
this spot.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
it's so
Oh,
money.
boo. Boo. Oh, what a jerk.
Awesome.
And the crowd boos it, and not like in an ironic way. Like
This
that's
is the one blown spot. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He slips on the thing.
Oh.
Dax's reaction to this is so great. To me, this shit like this is like when you actually see how good someone is when they fuck something up, because the crowd obviously gets all over it, and Dax in a minute plays into it some. You
Oh,
don't
look at him
rush.
grin.
Yeah, you don't rush. You just let them get out of their system, bro, right?
Yeah.
If wrestling was real, every tag team move, there would be a chance that happens. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
the way it is.
No.
Alex, what did you say about Green Grappler? I'm sorry, I got excited.
Oh, no, you're all good. I think I was just talking about how much we put over that AMW Team Canada
Oh,
match.
yeah.
Yeah, how many shoot 3Ds would you see if tag team wrestling was real? You know what
Right,
I mean?
exactly.
No.
Yeah. I think a lesser S there would have immediately yanked him up and like, let's fucking right back and prove we can
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
It's like, why? They're your heels.
Not to disparage some people, but I think the natural instinct in a lot of the ways wrestlers are trained now is you just immediately try to repeat
Yeah.
what went wrong, and that
Yeah.
almost 9 times out of 10 you're just going to get hung up on doing it again. Anyway.
Especially as heels, you're just doing it for your own ego, right? It's like,
It's the Vader
Well,
thing where he's
there's
like,
no current wrestlers that would do that.
These tweets.
the Vader clip where he's like talking about Sean getting mad at him for fucking up a spot or something. He's like, it's wrestling, bro. You go ABC.
Oh,
B gets
baby.
fucked up. You go ACB. Fuck it.
look at this. Double feed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're seeing that Cash Wheeler bumping. Honestly, he's
Oh
become
my
more famous.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Survive if I
Jesus.
let you, baby.
straps down. Oh,
Shades
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Dude, look
How
at
much
his
fucking
straps.
better is that than just a one man? Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
Double feed,
Much more
both
effective.
heels flying all over the place. Look at these suplexes.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
straps, bro.
The aggressiveness in which he
He's-
grabs
he's
him
like
is
fucking
fucking
incredible.
insane.
And look, the crowd like in pockets is standing. It's not
Yeah.
this. I'm sorry, not to pick on modern wrestling audiences, but there's no like, oh, we're part of the theater, and now we're, it's just they're into this match, and there's no fucking forearm exchanges or no selling on Ranas and shit. Just it's wrestling, man.
But the thing is, it has to be said, this was an outlier then. Like, these shows did feel like
Correct. Yeah.
staggering. I mean, now I know for a lot of our grinners, nowadays, Cornette spit as he reviews wrestling like 18 times a week. This match was so notable at the time that Cornette's co-host like bullied him into watching this match because it was like, we've unlocked new wrestling.
And that was he fell in love with the FTR, and then I remember whatever WrestleMania was it the next year where he inducted the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he took a picture with FTR with his tennis racket and looked like their
Yes.
manager. It was fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Tully. Oh shit.
Almost some Tully there. Feel like bad getting that little cheap shot.
Oh, man, uppercut, European. Wonderful
How great-
pin.
God damn.
Wonderful.
How great
pin.
was the pin and the save there? How great was
Yeah.
that? Dude, this
Quickly
match
as
is
we-
fucking amazing, dude.
Just wanted to quickly confirm the FTR's debut figures, the 2-pack, was in this gear.
There you go. I feel like they didn't get a ton of figures in that WWE run, like maybe a few, 3 or 4.
They got
Oh.
some elites that I believe are pretty pricey these days.
Yeah, I think I've got the elite somewhere. I think.
Bro, Cassius still moves like that, man. He's still doing shit like that.
Yeah,
man.
Cash is
So
a
what?
physical fucking freak, dude.
Yeah, he's
Amazing.
beefed up a bit too, and he looks so awesome now. I mean, they both do, just in terms of
Mhm.
old school.
Oh,
my
My
God.
God. The air he got on that.
He throws
Here
him
it
so
comes.
easily.
Yeah.
So fucking easily.
Oh, he
Oh.
saved him in the corner. Damn. It sounds stupid because this match is very celebrated, but I actually forgot just how great this fucking thing was.
Oh. It's
Oh
a
my
perfect opener.
Goodness. Especially as a perfect opener on a show with 5 matches.
Love it. Yeah, love it.
Oh my goodness, the Gable Dax stuff in this match is. Oh,
WrestleMania 3 finish.
dude.
Ooh.
Rolling
Oh
front
my
hold.
God.
Holy shit. Dude.
He's a monster.
This is why, like, at the time you read these observers, Dave is just, I'm telling Dukes this, Dave is literally doing full paragraphs just like, the New Day are cool, man. I like the Usos. American Alpha should be the main event of WrestleMania. These guys are like the. I mean, I get it, right? Like, look at them, dude.
Yeah, he's right.
Here we go. Tag. Oh, that's so brilliant.
Just the
So
quick
brilliant.
run.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Oh, chopped
Oh.
in half.
Here it comes. Look at the crowd.
Oh,
Look at the people, dude.
They
Oh, he
Beautiful.
saves him too.
Beautiful.
Oh, my
My
God.
goodness.
so good. The no cut there, and Jordan just comes out of nowhere, out of frame.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Great
Incredible stuff.
shot.
beautiful.
That match is 15 minutes long.
Those belts are glorious too.
So
They're just so
fucking good.
simple.
I think that's
Telling
my
you, dude.
favorite revival match.
Like, as the revival or just in
Yeah, as the
general?
revival,
Yeah, maybe.
Very
Maybe.
good.
I hadn't watched that in a while. That match is great. I mean, I love their rematches too. With
Yeah. It's also just like I have such a vivid memory of watching this live because the next day I went to
Yeah.
Mania. So it was like
Mhm.
I was just so fucking in, dude.
yeah.
What is it? Yeah, Buster, I got my 32 hat on right now
Let's fucking
to
go.
commemorate
There you
the
Timestamp of Ontel, we are at 21 minutes and 17 seconds. 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 now. All right. The Drake has become a new member. I believe that used to be at a tier. Welcome
Fucking go.
aboard. You are here in the perfect time, brother, because next week, 1 week from tonight, we start our TNA 2007 season,
yeah.
as voted on by the Grinners. So, an adventure ahead. Appreciate you. Much happening on the LNG Gold front in the coming weeks, including for all members, $1.99 a month gets you in the Mania weekend coverage. We're looking at like 6 to 8 hour
Nice.
WrestleMania weekend streams on Thursday and Friday. I mean, that's going to be explosive behind the paywall. And if you're wondering what the free Grin is next weekend, WrestleMania Saturday, we will be there for the flagship.
My
Oracle
God.
and I.
Oh my god.
Look,
Jim Ross.
oh my
That's
God.
JR.
Jim must have legitimately loved that one, right?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh my God, dude.
Bushi.
They were so convinced they were signing Kyra this
Yeah.
time.
Owned.
You reckon he knows what's going on right now?
No.
No, he's really confused.
Not a chance. Look at his eyes.
Didn't even know
The
what time
great
it is.
Chris Bourdine has been a member for 19 months. Says, "Hey fellas, hope we do more 2016 Grinalongs this year. It was my peak as a wrestling fan and personally go blue. We have a lot of 2016 coverage coming up. A lot. As you guys know, I get way ahead of the schedule. There is a Survivor Series 2016 Grinalong penciled in for November
Oh, baby.
because we have to do that. I feel we just have to.
Can we
So,
can we do the Miz Dolph Ziggler match at some point?
we should do that. Yeah, we should do that as like a one match special, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
That match is so great. Holy shit.
it's an achievement.
Yeah.
And the TLC pay per view from 2016 is also quite good.
It is very fun. Chris, thank you very much. We'll see Chris on Friday. The Feb 4 are back together on Friday,
Hell yeah.
counting down our unofficial list of the best Mania match of the decade. UK tour being promoted here. Plymouth. Oh my God, they run Plymouth. Bournemouth. Goodness gracious me. That's a good idea, that Alex Ziggler and Miz.
Oh, goddamn! Most beautiful skyline I've ever seen.
God, what a great
yeah.
visual that is. We got a lot of skylines now. That's one thing they do still do a lot of. Look at this! Bayley meeting the huggers.
Heaven needed a hugger. Oh,
Man,
that
Bayley-
little boy. Oh.
This is 10 years ago. This time, the big conversation about Bayley is
Pam?
just how much money is she going to make WWE, and it was a very rocky road, but she's still fucking kicking ass, dude.
Is that
Like,
fucking Seth Petrozelli?
It looks like him.
Here's
my-
the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Bailey's
him.
meeting fans and shit. Asuka's training. Like, it's different levels to this. Like,
How cool is that? That is
True.
absolutely
Yeah.
what they were going for there, right? Like,
someone's locked in, someone's not. I mean, it is what it is.
I just think it's so awesome. Like, on any given day, after a TV, I should say, it's like today I woke up and the thing I had in the Grin group chat was like, just Oracle message about, man, Bailey's good in this one, you know, like wherever it was, like, just a day in an MY, bro. Bailey's good in a match, you know, she's awesome. It's time for Austin Aries, folks. Please smash the like button if you're a fan of Bob O'Neill's DMs. And
True.
this is the one part of this show that I feel like no one has like a memory of, right?
Because Aries would go on to have really
Yeah.
good Austin Aries matches
Yeah.
in NXT and on the main roster, but like, yeah, this I don't remember it being
I don't either.
because
Austin,
it's
anything
really
else?
weird. Because spoiler alert, they kind of do the non-finish because Corbin is going to be on WrestleMania that weekend and win the Battle Royal, and then
Mm-hmm.
end up going 50-50 with Dolph Ziggler for 4 months. So you know,
Buzz, did you have any memory of this one?
No, I was gonna say if you asked me to fucking name every match on this show,
Yeah.
you would have had to remind me of this for sure. I do remember Austin Aries' really bad theme song though.
I thought
it's very
Aries,
strange.
the match with Shinsuke I think is very good. I think Aries is like incredible in that match, to be honest.
yeah, that match is quite good.
Yeah. This is what it was, Alex. Seth Petrozelli was the striking coach.
I mean, Grant, I laugh at the idea of them having a striking coach, not Seth Petrozelli. Seth Petrozelli, known for knocking out Kimbo Slice in about 13 seconds on TV, also fought Bob Sapp in a K1 fight and dropped him with the same punch that he knocked out Kimbo with.
Oh yeah. He's qualified. It's just what does a
Random as
striking coach
fuck.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, say what you will about Austin Aries, and you would be right. He was a hell of a professional wrestler, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Big
he was.
fellow on the fucking crotch shot, just digging his nose.
I know,
I
that
saw.
was a good one. We all saw that. We all know sold it, but said not on my watch.
No,
We'll
dude.
Circle back.
This Corbin entrance theme and entrance was so cool.
It was.
The big man
Okay,
back.
so for those who don't know, at this point in my life, I like Baron Corbin is the next Hulk Hogan. That's like what I'm thinking at this point. Like, I was so sold on this guy. I thought he was going to be the thing.
And not just because he's balding.
He
but
had
like,
a good run, right? He did okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he had a damn good run, to be honest.
Yeah.
He makes steak now,
brother.
so.
Sure.
Corbin, dude. I'm the real lone wolf, dude.
He had a good run, and he's now one half of the MLW Tag Team Champs, which was relevant to me anyway.
Hey.
So,
Relevant to me, bro. Come
yeah,
on.
not for long though, Novi. We're coming for those.
It's fucking
Not you
major
and I,
league,
but
bro.
the Good Brothers. Yeah.
Major
I'm
league.
still bummed we didn't get the Bishop Dyer G1 run last year. I was kind of sold on that happening.
There's always time.
I think it was like
New
saying
year.
that almost happened, right? It was really weird. There was like
Yeah.
a bunch of conflicting reports on that. I don't know.
Dude,
have
y'all
no
see the
idea.
G1 logo?
I did.
Very
It's fucking
chaotic.
Sick.
Dude, more importantly, did y'all see they fucking announced June Kasai
Yeah,
for
bro.
yeah.
SM Super Juniors?
That's awesome.
Can be honest with you, Alex. Don't look now. New Japan might be back. Just keep it quiet. Don't look
Oh,
now,
baby.
but I'm telling you, something's going on there. I don't like to give Ibu credit. He's definitely bought and paid
Yeah.
for by our friends at New Japan Pro Wrestling, but it kind of seems like New Japan's back. To me.
Every time I watch a show, I go,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
really fucking good.
yeah.
That
Bro.
Callum McGregor or whatever won the title the other night, right?
He did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
In a fucking
from-
awesome match.
He's from Romford, Alex. Here in
Oh, shit.
Holbertland. Yeah,
All right. You guys have the same tan, so that checks out.
yeah. yeah.
I feel like only Buster and Dukes may get this, but you know that guy on Instagram Reels who makes the videos to the sound. He's a little bit ahead by the country.
Yeah.
That's who Austin Aries looks like. Looks like that guy.
He's
I don't know.
he's.
I was gonna say
he's,
that's mean, but it's Austin Aries, so like, have fun.
But it's true.
It
Look
is
at
true.
him.
What do you guys? How do you guys feel about his nickname, the greatest man that ever lived thing that he had?
I mean, it's like the worst thing about it is it's not true.
The worst part is the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's chopping down the tree though. Look at the limb work out the gate.
I think there's people probably listening to this too that aren't aware that like there was like a point in time where you could legitimately argue that Austin Aries was like one of the best wrestlers in the world,
Yeah, man.
and he just made kind of such a punchline of himself that's.
I mean, let's
some
get it
people don't know
right.
that.
I mean, look at these punches. He gets one chance to do something on the main roster and immediately gets over. I mean,
Mhm.
the guy was an incredible talent. I mean, there's no question about that. He's wearing like sort of Shogun Hua trunks here.
He is.
Interesting.
I wonder if he's gotten the
Oh.
same facelift that Shogun got.
Wait, really?
Oh man, have you not seen Shogun lately? It's all like, it's almost as dramatic as Vanderlei's, like pulled back and yeah.
God damn, bro. Yeah, look at
But see, Aries working smart here. He's trying to ground the big man, but
match honestly got off to a nice start, didn't it?
big
Mhm.
breakfast is up.
Damn, bro. Shogun. Holy shit. He's still like after all these years, he's 44.
It's so like he won the Pride Grand Prix when he was 23 years old.
Yeah.
Like it was
Had
That's
washed
ridiculous.
allegations at 28.
yeah, for real. Yeah, everyone
That was
forget-
Austin going for
he was in
that.
his mid fucking 20s when he got to the UFC.
Double X handle look like.
Aries
bro.
was a big double X guy, legitimately. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the idea
Undershot
was like
there.
as the kind of the Randy Savage deal, you know?
Yeah.
It was funny because like his aerial, like to the outside, his
Basically
aerial
the same guy.
assault was like that low pay that he killed people with, or the double
Mhm.
axe handle.
Yeah. One thing he was so good at that you actually seen in this match already is like
Oh my
being
god.
believable as a little man. Like he's so aggressive, right? And like
feisty.
yeah.
Even the,
Match is
the
good
way
so
he just,
far.
he just walks towards the opponent.
Mhm.
You see this little
Shit
sassy little
matters,
walk.
right?
Yeah.
Like you think about like when Stan Hansen's closing the distance on someone, look at the way he does it. Like you
Yeah.
don't just sort of stroll around. He
He's
Stan
walking
looks like he's
a
trying to kill
fucking
him.
Wild
Yeah.
man. Arms out.
Yep.
Just going.
Absolutely. Yeah. Exactly what he does. You're right.
Yeah.
Speaking of believable little men, did you see Jake Perry's on the spring break card?
There's just no reason for the Jake. That's my
Did you see who he's teaming with?
It's him and the Jurassic Marco, right?
Marcus
Yeah,
Stunt,
the
yeah.
Jurassic.
I'm like
Yeah.
personally offended by most of that card. I'm still gonna watch it for the Sandman Invisible Man though.
I have to see the Sandman Invisible Man. Yeah, I have to.
That whole thing with their champion's such a fucking joke, and they're gonna use him to get over that Hayabusa guy.
Bro, I was just so fat.
All right,
Come on.
He's 39.
You move.
This is my
Can't
favorite Buster thing. Just yelling Hayabusa's age. It's always... Yeah.
I'm
Obviously
intrigued by
huge.
the big ladder match that they got for the first
Let me
time.
look at this card. I haven't seen a single
It's
thing.
gonna
on it
be
besides
so
the
bad. I'm so excited.
Jurassic.
That was another funny Oracle text. Was like, Alex, I think you hit us up about this about poor Ray coming back from injury and immediately getting put in a ladder match.
Yeah. Novi 40 weekend, the one where Cody won, the GCW show, they did an indie Punjabi prison match where they built this like just monstrosity around the ring, and the only people I remember in it was like the Bollywood boys, and one of them, took a very similar fall to the Randy Orton thing in the Jinder match where they fell off the top of the structure. It was something else.
We used to have
Nerve
Spirit.
hold. Nerve hold centering.
Oh God,
Um,
Alley Catch versus Effie. It's over, boys. Not just Pat McAfee. It's over everywhere.
This
Brody Lee
was-
Jr. debut. We will be there. We will be
And
there.
I think that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
See, that could
This
be a
was a
nice
bit of
show.
a trend at the you can. This is a bit of a trend at the time. Corbin in pockets where it was action, his offense really shined and his athleticism and the way he can move as a big man. He would struggle, especially at this time. I think he would get a lot better at, like when he's in control of a match, keeping the people engaged. And Aries' selling is great, and he's not doing. It's not like Corbin's doing anything wrong. It's just it can get a little drier when he's in control. I think it's fair to say.
Careful.
Yeah, he played that up a lot too with his interviews of like, I'm not here to do flips, and so like, but that doesn't, to your point, Joe, that doesn't, yeah, you can still be like a marauding big guy and not fucking
Right.
earthquake style. Or this is more of a Yokozuna nerve hold here.
Yeah, very, very Yoko indeed. Very Yoko. But Austin Aries and Yokozuna would have been terrific, by the way.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah.
Yoke in the
doing
corner.
stagger.
Yeah, well, Yoke's in the corner and Aries does that missile drop kick. He does the running one, and Yoke, comes out all fucking Frankenstein like.
Oh, that's terrific. I love it. Get more of those double X handles too.
Maybe. Real quick as we move through this one, because I think business is going to pick up after this.
Those elbows.
My anecdote of this was I was a few blocks over at the was it the Hilton? Wherever. I was at Supercard of Honor while this was going on because I couldn't get a ticket to NXT. And so I don't remember why, but my memory of that show is maybe a friend let me in, but I got in before the people came in, and it was just the empty setup, like the ballroom, and like the house lights were still on, and like all the chairs were there, and the ring was empty and shit, and they were testing out some of the lights. And on the other side of the ballroom, one other person was in there sitting in a chair in the back row, and it was Vladimir. And I've had several personal interactions with Vladimir, but that's kind of my favorite just because it was so unique. And I went up and I was just like, how's it going, man? And we were joking. I was like, you gonna go to NXT? He's like, no, brother, couldn't get a ticket, man. And he's like, I was just on the phone with Charlie. They were trying to get me in until the last minute, but they couldn't get me in.
Folks, I gotta tell you, we have crossed 9K on the MJF front.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Road
baby.
to 10K. We're under 900 away, folks. Oh my!
Did we get on the hype leaderboard?
We're in the top 60, I believe, earlier. Or top
Holy
70. isn't
shit.
it?
I didn't know that
it was-
existed, to be honest.
We're at
with
like 60, 62. I don't know what it means, but we're in the top 100.
you. It
Tremendous.
means we're hyped up, bro.
Yeah.
We stay
Shut-
hyped.
Shout out Mojo.
Beat me
Look
to
at
it.
this, dude. Aries looks great here. Oh,
Oh,
he threw himself
Jesus.
into that. Big man could bump too, and Corbin could fucking get around for a guy's size.
he never lost that, really.
Yeah.
He was another guy that had great chemistry with Gable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trend.
Yeah, for sure. For a few guys you watch with Gable and go, man, this guy just don't have it. Usually he's pretty. I know that the Grande stuff is over in Mexico, but I do wish he was just brought back as Chad Gable this last go around.
I was literally about to comment on that. Like this watching it in Mexico feels like it's literally a different world. Like how over it is with their crowd there.
I think it should just stay there, to be honest, right? Like I think it waters it down by having it on both Raw and then it just is a different thing, and because it's just mid card stuff on Raw, isn't it?
Just do the big show where it's the mask versus mask, unmask Gable, and get him back on Raw.
Yeah. And that drop kick's on the way, boys.
All the credit in the world to Kaiser for committing 110% to that thing.
For sure, yeah.
There we go.
There is. Height took away from it a little bit, but it looked good nonetheless. We may get a Lope to boot. Oh, shit. Boom!
Oh.
Do you remember when he went full Ring of Honor against Shinsuke and he like misses the shin moves and he just fucking crashed in the barricade? How awesome was that?
I think with the help of social media, almost everyone has seen the one with Nigel where he hits him in the back and Nigel cracks his face on the guardrail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Goodness. They call that a deep six, Diggs.
They do.
Yeah.
It's better than the end of days.
Whoa, is that your take?
Hold on.
Yeah, I think so.
What do we think, boys? Is that a lone Dukes vote? Anyone else take any side?
I don't agree.
Dukes, I mean, I got no one kicked out of the end of days for 8 years, brother.
That's okay. The deep six looks cooler though.
Damn, he said it's fake, bro. Fair point.
Deep six is a.
The name is funnier too. Dude.
It is.
What does it even mean?
I was gonna say it's a poor man's Blue Thunder Bomb, but
what does that mean?
It means he's doing like a 6 with his rotation. So he rotates fully and then drops them halfway. If you watch him do it, he'll go full. Yeah, but it's like he's tall.
Yeah,
he's a big fella.
Yeah,
I tell you what, that was the way Novi explained that was like pretty remarkable. Like just the confidence in his voice as he said it. Wow, that was good stuff.
Because I was thinking about it and I watched him do it and I said, yeah, for
that was good broadcasting. All that was.
Journalist.
Man, he was clutching on that hairline.
He was. He was. I think we're headed home here pretty soon, right? Nice there, the babyface making him earn it. Even just firing some little shots to the body.
Okay, those look better.
They looked a lot better.
Way better.
He threw a good punch after those shitty forearms you were talking about earlier, too.
Yeah, well, he was just kind of like he was elbowing the turnbuckle.
Yeah. He's getting his angles right, bro. You know,
yeah.
his angles right.
Well, hold on. Who'd Tatum Paxley lose to?
Yeah, we need an update on this. We can't be having that. It's a Contrarian Alex home pick.
Roll.
hell yeah.
That has a 4.58. I thought it was pretty good.
4.58?
4.58, bro.
Oh, that's much better than that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
good.
It was better. It was honestly better than I remembered. It's just like, yeah, the card that surrounds it, it's like all incredible. But that's a really good match right there.
I like it. I definitely like it. I was a mixed tag. Okay.
Oh.
Belt's still staying at home, Alex. Don't worry, bro.
Who the fuck is Shiloh Hill?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Donnie explained it to us on Best Threads. Is he the one that's the streamer gimmick?
Is that him?
You might be right.
I keep getting told these things, and I just go, yeah.
I thought iShow Speed was the streamer.
It is also.
I'm gonna lie. I actually think that will. This could age very poorly. I actually think that will creep up on people and be fun. Actually, like,
I loved so much the little thing they did where LA Knight crashed his stream because it was so 80s, like schlock, or not schlock, but like really corny professional wrestling. Just the way it goes.
Yeah.
LA Knight, how'd you get in my house? I was like,
Another Speed gif at the timeline too that day. It was beautiful.
A lot of people are really frustrated with Mania, and I get it. But when they make like the main issue is that Speed has a 6-man tag, I'm like, that is literally the most WrestleMania thing about this WrestleMania. Like celebrities doing a random fucking. It's with the Usos and LA Knight, bro.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso is gonna work with Speed. Oh yeah, 20. WWE, man, okay. What was announced about The Rock at WrestleMania? Because they played this video. Dukes can vouch.
Yeah.
And they play this on every NXT. Yeah,
It
was
was fucking
Not the
sauce.
host. He was just going to be there.
It was it was just the announcement was The Rock will be there. And I remember I recently rewatched 32. I had it on while I was cleaning my room, and for those who don't remember, the opening video package is narrated by Kelsey Grammer, and at one point he goes, and tonight a great one will rise yet again, and it's like The Rock, you know.
Isn't his thing on that like diabolical where he does the flamethrower and all that? Isn't it terrible?
And it was like 7 hours into the show, and delirium starting to set in, and they like wheel out this like it's the Hollywood sign, but instead it says Rock, and then he comes out with a flamethrower, and it's like, why does Dwayne have a flamethrower? And then he wrestles Eric Rowan.
Jesus.
Yellow Wolf.
The reaction the three of us in the middle just had to Yellow Wolf was incredible.
Bro, you know what songs recently become like a meme that's been popping me? It's the nah, honey, I'm good.
Oh, God.
Bro, I was like, what were we listening to back then, man?
Insane.
Well, radio, radio.
Yeah, and the cheerleader song.
Cheerleader song.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not gonna sing it, bro. It's
No,
just
can
called
you sing it?
cheerleader.
Can you sing it?
No.
Anyway,
Dude,
Finn
I
was
don't know, you
rocking
need to see
very of the moment Force Awakens t-shirt there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Here we go, fellas. The match most famous.
Oh, yeah.
This show's most famous for Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura. If you're just hanging out with us, you want to lock in for this one. The match graphic is currently on our screen. Something pretty special on the way here.
This is the shit.
I haven't watched this in some time.
So
Unless
I
I'm
went
mistaken.
out in between the K. Bailey Hutchinson Center and the hotel ballroom that Super Card of Honor was at. There was like a lot of downtown Dallas action and bars and stuff. And so I went out after Super Card of Honor with my friends and the people who went to NXT. We all kind of met in the middle, and I cannot overstate how big the reaction was to this match and like how many people were talking about it. And it was 2 blocks of downtown Dallas, but it made it feel like it was the talk of the town, literally, that everyone was talking about this match.
Yeah, this had overwhelming hype, and I think it over-delivered. And
yes,
it's something that people are always going to be somewhat conflicted about because of all that Shinsuke's run has been since. We did the Grin Grappler East, and I think a lot of us now at this point are just like, fuck, man, he's still there. I mean, God bless, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's an incredible piece of business. You show up to your new job, and on your first day, you show that you could be the most valuable person in the company, and then you just coast the next 10 years. It's admirable.
Revolution Pro Wrestling footage. Yep.
Oh, baby.
The thing that was crazy, Dukes, when we watched the build, they do that video promoting Shin, and that you actually hear the theme early. Don't sell, Alex.
Yeah.
You actually hear the theme early, don't you? The Shinsuke theme, which I remember when it played on Dallas, that being like a big moment. Oh my God, this is the theme. It's amazing. They actually used it in one of the video packages.
It's like faintly in the background of the video package. Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. Subtext.
An Easter egg, if you will.
Yeah.
The Fiend?
Planting seeds.
Yes, indeed. We should do a YouTube video where we explain this was the case with like one of those classic Marvel thumbnails,
Big red circle and a big red arrow.
Yeah.
Roddy.
Yeah.
Did he know?
Yeah.
Secrets revealed?
Yeah. The phone promo that Shin sent in. Oh, baby.
10 NXT Easter eggs you didn't know about.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it on the Grin Grappler. Shinsuke's obviously.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Look at them.
The salt and pepper.
Oh, baby.
Oh, man. Big Scott.
Alex, what was you going to say before we got very excited for 2016? Scott Hall.
Oh, well, they had the NXT branded Texas shirt on, too. So Shinsuke's obviously still remarkably capable and has had a lot of great matches sprinkled in his WWF run, but like this is literally like what dreams are made of in terms of someone's debut on the the big show. So
Yep, it's a moment too in terms of the wrestling culture and the wrestling kind of trends, in the sense that Shinsuke Nakamura arrives on this show and feels like the biggest star on the show.
Yeah.
And he had basically, yes, he did Ring of Honor, and yes, they promoted him on TV. But let's be honest, it was on the back of what New Japan had become in the last 2 years
yeah.
in the States and globally. And that was just different. This is really what happened with Kobashi 11 years prior, 10 and a half years prior with Joe in New York. This is like that multiplied by,
scale,
like on the fucking WWE network in front of 9,000 people. This is a very historic thing in terms of where we've gone. I think a lot of the stuff we see now, you can take for granted how nuts it was the reaction Shin gets here.
There's two wrestlers that have, like, just through their entrance alone, made my sister be like, maybe I should watch more of this wrestling thing.
Yeah.
It's Shinsuke and Velveteen Dream.
Well, there you go.
Can't win them all.
Yeah.
And it should be said, we're talking about Shinsuke a lot. This is Sami Zayn's NXT farewell. What a reaction for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I will always remember his intensity in the corner here.
Yeah.
He's on WrestleMania.
That's right. He's in the ladder match, right?
Yep.
Cardona. He's in the crowd.
Sure.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus wept. I haven't seen this in a long time. This is goosebumps situation.
Watched it like 2 years ago, I think. Last time I watched it.
Oh my god. Everyone was worried about Shin's music too, because of how great his New Japan entrance was, and like,
Mm-hmm.
and then he had this, bro.
Oh.
Oh shit! It's insane, dude. Like, if
What
you-
a
Full
theme
body
song, man.
chills, dude.
Watch how he pushes away the name bar at the bottom here. Like just the way it times it.
yeah.
Oh,
The crazy thing is, this is like obviously as we mentioned, the same weekend as Mania 32. So like the
man.
vibes coming out this weekend were, what the fuck is happening in WWE? Like NXT is this, and main roster. It was such a clash,
Oh my god.
and it became like a parody in the years after this. But this time it was fresh to people. People was like, you had Brooklyn the year some before. This was the first Mania where they'd done a show like this, because the Mania before they have the Access stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
They didn't do a takeover or anything. So yeah, this was.
Well,
like
they did
the moment.
they did takeover in San Francisco before 31, but it was like really low budget, and
But it was a spot show. That wasn't like streamed, was it?
no.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
They
big
just
thing was
did-
they did
yeah.
the viral moment where Hideo hit the go to sleep for the first time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because the takeovers in 2015 was there's the one where Kevin wins the belt in February,
Mm-hmm.
and they come back in May. They're both at Full Sail. Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the year prior. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying, Joe. But it was like basically just literally added last minute, just as like no. And I remember the word coming out of it that was Vince saw Baron Corbin was like, "Who's that?"
Oh my.
Damn.
Oh baby,
Novi, have you seen this before?
No.
Here we go.
Wow, dude.
Dude,
buckle
you've
up.
seen the match, right?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually the first match I'd seen of either of these two fellas.
Wow.
Wow.
First
When
impression.
when do you reckon you watched this?
I'd say like 2021 probably.
Really?
About like a year and a half after I got back into wrestling, I was specifically told to, go watch
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
I forget by who, but I remember being told to watch this match.
Fuck.
Joe, did Dave go 5 on this?
He did not. No, he. I think he like famously went like 4.5 or 4 3/4, and it was a big controversy. And then there was that like debate about, did Shin go all out, or was he like
Was he holding back or
the
something?
things we talk about in wrestling?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I just lied. I'd definitely seen Sami Zayn before this, but it was
Yeah.
definitely my first Shinsuke
Good
match.
lie though.
I remember.
Good lie.
I believe
Actually,
you. I bought it.
because
Yeah.
I know. I just remembered like pandemic era SmackDown, Sami Zayn in like the hat and the jacket.
Mhm.
He was Intercontinental Champion but didn't wrestle.
Yeah. When he was like
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan for a year for some reason.
Yeah.
He was so beat
remember-
up.
I
Yeah.
remember that. I used to watch everything in like 2020.
I hear ya.
It was bad. It was bad.
Just let the atmosphere breathe and just lock up and feel it for a bit. I love it. and some signature Shinsuke antics here out the gate. The call on would become like it would be a very WWE thing where like by the end of this year that becomes like that's like one of his go-to meme spots, and it Buster
Yeah.
like the come on, you know, it was a big deal. Holy shit.
It's so good, man.
Damn.
JC is getting a rematch next week. I think it's a swan song. It'd be very funny if JC Jane just wins that rematch and just starts the third reign where we just spend the next 6 months going, any minute now should be headed up. Oh, man.
There's just those guys
wrestling.
that fucking immediately just get it.
Yeah, these guys are both so polished. You got to think, like, obviously it's a big reaction and all that, but Shinsuke has wrestled at the fucking Tokyo Dome how many times at this point? He's been on top. He's so at ease, isn't he? Like, I'm sure there's nerves and there's butterflies, but come on, dude. Look at how comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But look at how comfortable he is just in front of this fucking atmosphere, this heat.
That's what I mean. Like, they just get it because they know what they need to be doing.
Yeah.
Been through it.
And, like, this is something that I actually think is, to me, is always the play. Is like, when a crowd's going nuts, I don't think you should try and, we're going to get them under control and, like, just let them do their thing. But you could still you could just wrestle in the meantime, trade holds and such, lock up, grapple some. I think that can be lost sometimes because if there's one extreme or the other, you either go, or you just stare at each other for 6 minutes and look back both ways like Hogan and Rock. Which Hogan and Rock can do that. Not every match needs to be Hogan and Rock.
You just got to keep them engaged a little bit while they're with it.
Yeah.
That was
Sami Zayn, baby.
I didn't remember him as Sami Zayn doing that go behind arm drag. I thought that was an El Generico special.
I don't remember him doing that a lot either.
Different guy.
True. But he took a lot of inspiration from that fella.
Yeah.
We all have our favorite indie workers.
Alex is Jake Perry. Little known guy on the California circuit. But the pure striking. We have a low kick. Oh!
Inside low kick knee.
Wow.
To the solar flex.
It's become such like a meme now, but like King of Strong Style is such a beast ass nickname.
Oh, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is.
The thing that people don't get is that like
Inoki name drop.
it was supposed to be like he used King of Strong Style when he became really flamboyant and wacky, and it was supposed to be like kind of I'm gonna fucking dance and then knock you out. It was like playful.
Yeah.
But then it got in people's hands, and people thought he was supposed to be like, he was always, the knee was supposed to be potent, but he wasn't supposed to be like this ice cold killer. The whole point was that he was having fun with that whole vibe. Like, I'm the king of strong style because I'll fucking knock you out and I'll be goofing around when I do it. That was the idea.
He never, to my knowledge, he never worked like 2004 Kenta, right, where he was just like hitting people as hard as he could in the face.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think the finish, I think, definitely got spilled. But I never ever watched Shinsuke in New Japan and got the sense that, like, especially when he was this version of himself, that he was trying to be Katsuyori Shibata. I never got that sense. Because one thing people do forget, because I wasn't watching, like, he absolutely had a rep by the end of his New Japan run of being a guy that, like, picked his spots and was very strategic when he worked hard. Like, it wasn't something he discovered when he flew to America. Like, 2015, there was New Japan fans who were like, man, Shin's kind of had a quiet year, and he was just picking his spots. It's also worth noting that the conversation then was that his knees were like shot, and that was 10 years ago. So
that's also an intelligent way to approach it. So when you have like a match that stands out, it actually stands out instead of having every great match. Nice.
Suplex. Oh, baby.
Suplex.
So there's time for sometimes you just have a wrestling match within all this chaos, right? Just have a wrestling match. The atmosphere tells a tale in itself.
Man, Sam Zayn. Rough 10 years on that fella. God bless him.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
10 years on the main roster. Yeah, he's went Trick, yeah. Feels like they're going to do a double turn there.
And I love you, Sammy, but Trick just wipes him out.
Yeah, I think wherever it is, it needs to be a Trick Williams vehicle, because that's just the way it is sometimes. Contrary to
that
what you believe,
dude-
that doesn't mean that Trick has passed him on the greatest wrestler ever ballot, which means it might be his time to go and make some real money, right?
I do see people saying Trick sucks, and we're like, who gives a shit? Look at the guy, and like when
Yeah.
he comes out, people react. So sorry, doesn't mean
You
he has to
gotta
be
go
world
with him.
champion tomorrow, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to
What's
go with
that?
him, and you got to try. You have to try. He's also like, yeah, he's the real deal as a star. I think it's just a matter of how you feature him. But
Going on
big
like
ensemble there.
local morning talk shows with no shirt on, that shit's awesome, dude.
He also looks the way he does. He's just built crazy.
No.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, his
isn't his
physique is
finish like a
nice.
flying knee?
it is. Yeah, it doesn't always land, but
Okay.
the idea is good.
He's not George Masvidal 10 times out of 10, but you know.
No. Is he fighting again, or do I imagine that? Oh wow.
He keeps talking about it. Because you know he always has Dana in his mouth. He was talking about like,
Boom.
yeah, that MVP show offered me money, but I'm loyal to the UFC, and it's just like, all right, brother.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
goodness gracious! Big red welt there on Shinsuke's chest. One of those
Wasn't
prior
Masvidal
Sami
like,
Zayn
boxing
chops.
at some point, or did I imagine that?
Yeah,
No, he
boxed,
did. He boxed
Nate.
Nate Diaz and lost to him.
Right. Yeah.
I remember that fight being. I can't remember if I watched that. Like, I remember it being like a good scrap. That fight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a boring Nate Diaz fight.
Yeah. Oh baby, playing the hits is Shinsuke Nakamura, folks. Look at this fucking guy, dude.
Look at the movement.
Yep. Reminds me of myself, dudes. Quite frankly.
Oh yeah, very fluid.
Yeah. Oh shit. Seeing all the
Oh.
signature spots and the crowd's reacting because they're familiar with it. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I mean they've seen all your matches, so
Yeah.
when he does it, it's like, oh, that's a joke.
True. True. I
Little-
think it is a tribute. Yeah, waiting for a point of the sky.
The old JH. Oh, is this the match I saw in the comments from Joe there? Is this the match where Corey takes it upon himself to dub him Swag Skay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Was that like
he
that
sucks.
feels like something- Am I wrong for saying that feels like something that people were sounding like ready at the time, and Corey was like, "Oh, yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry,
Oh,
I got you guys."
yeah.
Well,
Corey
Corey
Graves calling fucking Reddit.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
because
bro.
like the internet fan at this point was like, "Oh, Corey Graves is awesome. He's like Joey Styles."
Yeah. Corey, like when they show Shin against St. Dukes, and I talked about Corey's big thing was like he's my actual favorite wrestler for reals.
Oh my god!
So I think he was for sure like into that conversation. You know,
Yeah.
Before it was,
He
well,
does-
I actually like
he-
Corey on these shows, so you
He
know,
does do a
I-
good job of putting Shin over
He does.
in
yeah.
like the initial
Jesus,
thing, but he's just so
Fuck.
fucking.
He's a dork.
that Sammy Flurry, bro. Holy shit.
I couldn't tell a guy with that haircut would be on Reddit, to be honest.
Damn, you see the way Sammy's belly scraped the top rope when that died? That was terrifying. What a great slow-mo. Incredible offensive flurry. Sami Zayn, pretty good wrestler in my view.
Would agree.
Hot take.
Nah, Shinsuke better.
There was a poll, I think, on LNG's Discord recently. Someone threw out of who you got, Owens or Zayn.
Actually,
I
a
was
tough
just-
question, I think.
I was kicking it. I think if you were saying to me, like, who would you rather a 3-hour comp of, I would go with Zayn. But I think
Oh, man.
Kevin's had, like, a more interesting career. It's weird. I don't know. I can't explain it, you know?
I'd probably say Sammy,
Yeah.
but it's not. But it's close. It's not
It's
like
nuts what they've done just together. Right?
Yeah.
Just in, like,
Yeah.
insane.
I'm trying to recall their matches with Super Dragon.
Yeah, you
See
would.
who was- Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh.
Do you do that with every comp, Alex? Super Dragon. Did
Yeah.
they
Where do we
wrestle him? yeah.
start there?
Yeah,
You ever seen that match he had with Joe at like that flea market where he gives Joe a psycho driver?
I have. Yeah. I
It's
have.
beautiful.
I think I watched it on your recommendation.
Also, just since we saw Michinoku driver, did you see your and I's favorite TNA wrestler Brian Myers took a Michinoku driver at an indie show from Taka Michinoku last week?
I did not. I need to check that out.
Hell
That sounds
yeah.
fun. Yeah. Shout out Brian Myers, one of the leading podcasters in our space.
True.
He had a great line on the episode this week where Cardona's talking about like, you know, he main evented SmackDown against Randy Orton. He's like, I'm going to the ring and I'm thinking about like, you know, in the past year I've done this, and he Myers is like, 4 months ago you were wrestling Jimmy Lloyd in a shopping mall.
Look at the physicality. And it has to be said, right? we were talking earlier about forearm exchanges. First we've seen on the show.
Earned it.
People are with it. They wrestled first. They built to it. It feels like two guys that are fatigued, that are desperate.
Fuck you, John Moxley.
Wasn't even a little bit what I was going for, which makes it even funnier. My
I'll
intent
take
with
it,
these
Novi.
shows, but to me, these shows are not a case of like the nose is busted open. To me, these shows are not a case of like, man, what happened to modern wrestling so much as this particular brand was fucking awesome to me. Like I reckon if we watch Supercard, I reckon Alex threw a lot of forearm exchanges on that show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, the main event of that was the Machine Guns against the Young Bucks, and Alex Shelley was not in a good mood that night because he just like walked through everything. It was very strange.
Thought they were very bad in that run, to be completely honest with you. I thought they were very bad strong. I thought they were surprisingly listless in that run. That Ring of Honor run in the mid-2010s.
I think it's almost become a bit of how much I recommend this match, but that's the show that has that Roderick Strong Moose match that is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Sounds like Roddy.
Oh,
There he is. There's a famous Shinsuke moment.
good.
Like, Alex, think about it. What matches from that Ring of Honor run stand out to you for the Machine Guns?
Nothing, because that was, I mean, Saban was still really solid, but I remember in all those matches I watched, it seemed like Shelley didn't want to. Oh, God.
They're that one with the Briscoes that's really disappointing. Oh, Jesus!
My God. Just need the Pride ref getting in there waving it off.
Okay, folks, sign of things to come here. Referee
Fucking lame.
tasked with wiping the blood. This is going to become a major incident in the main
Pussy
event.
shit.
Which is one of the things on this show that leaves you leaving a little disappointed is something happens in the main event. For those of you who haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, but obviously it's in the vein of what we just talked about, but it is more extreme than you could probably imagine because it's like it's a happening in it in that match.
Fucking
Oh, there's our thumbnail shot right there. Glorious. This was the weekend of Shane McMahon, Alex. Big weekend for you.
Okay, listen, I rewatched that match the other day. Everyone else is wrong about that. It's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
For sure.
I agree.
For sure, man. Yeah.
Dude, an actual
Sure, and
like,
Alex coming forward with the Shane match was good. Actually, is really going to swing this, turn the tide on that one.
dude, I was watching Raw this week. Not this week. in
Could have used Shane
2016.
McMahon, right?
Yeah. My friend Max is also like a actual Shane McMahon fan. He's not like a big wrestling fan, but when he was a kid, he loved Shane McMahon. And just randomly, he went, "What if Shane comes out?"
Yeah.
And then
Star
he fucking
power.
came out. Yeah,
Nose ball.
got a Road Warrior pop from the both of us.
For a second, thought you were doing an MJF bit there and was very confused. I gotta be honest.
No,
I
I actually had a friend named Max.
This is a triangle choke,
Pulling
which
on
is
the back
a
of the head.
famous.
To Hell's Gate.
That's not the Hell's Gate. Hell's
not-
Gate's a Go-Go Plata.
To go.
Oh, God fucking
Fuck.
damn it, bro.
Diaz,
You guys are
go
nerds.
me.
Go back to Reddit, pussy.
Taker did the triangle too, right? And the Hell's Gate was when he learnt the go-go plata. Look at this physicality! Right hand goes in and a body shot. Look at
My
this from
God.
Sami
Oh my
returning the
Close
favor.
fists.
Get him back. Oh, so
Good
good,
Lord.
dude.
Not in my house.
Oh,
Oh,
Bro, earlier I was gonna lean Kevin. Now I'm not seeing those punches. I mean, shit.
I think Sami has deeper match.
He's had some
Yeah.
heroic shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Koji clutch.
Oh shit.
even that recent, well, I guess relatively recent match with Roman, where everyone like kind of maybe thought Sami was gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I forget what pay-per-view it was at, but fuck,
Elimination Chamber, I think.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Dukes. 3 years ago.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel, kid? Huh?
old unk.
Yep. Over 3 years now. Holy shit.
chopped
He was
him
like the
up.
hottest guy in the business for like 2 months there, wasn't he? He was like
Yeah.
hot.
I definitely was talking about how he should beat Roman.
You should have.
I rewatched the 39 tag main event a couple weeks ago. That match is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. My favorite thing about that match is they just lead with like 7 minutes of heat and then just go, and now we have fun. And they just do every fucking move imaginable, every kick out.
Yeah.
And it's awesome because it was a WrestleMania main event. That's what you do all your kick outs. So that, like,
Yeah.
You know, the Usos matches, I mean, I think the Usos are an incredible team. We're an incredible team, but, you know, that's their best stuff is really them just going full, like, what if we did PWG in the WWE, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's like that's their thing. As 6'1", 230 Samoan men, we should just do PWG and it fucking rules. Crowd for this is amazing. Holy shit. Somehow louder than you recall. Forgot how much they laid it in, too.
I tried to chant "Fight Forever" at Butterbean Suzuki last year.
Yeah, that guy behind us got really mad at you about that. Oh, shit. Oh, what a great spot. What a setup for the back suplex.
Tremendous.
What a setup. That's the one that when he did it to Cena just thought it was a straight up back suplex, right?
And just
straight on his head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Eat your heart out, Takesha.
Oh, my.
My God.
Man, Novi was laying dormant for that and then just threw another straight, an AEW fella. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a really unpredictable guy now.
I'm laying the groundwork for the weekend.
Unpredictable, aggressive. Oh, my goodness, at that shot.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love the whole like arena clapping after a bin. Pops
should
me
watch
so bad.
Every takeover.
I know, but it just pops me every time.
By
I
the
see
end of the
it.
decade, it legitimately feels like a parody, doesn't it? It's like,
they would do fucking a Canadian Destroyer. And everyone's like, oh, and just fucking immediately roars.
But this show, the longest match on this show is 20 minutes.
Oh man.
Like 3 of the matches are like 15.
Yeah.
By the end of the decade, bro, that's when they're just getting warm.
All right. How do we feel about this?
Ooh.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano sucks. That's how we feel.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I've always thought that it was fucking goofy.
What, the DDT for the... But,
Yeah, like the through the turnbuckle thing.
I mean, it is goofy. I do like it, though.
It's
I like
goofy. Visually, I can see how it looks cool, but
It looked, when his mentor El Generico did it, it looked a bit more, superhero-ish because like the tail of his mask would like go in the wind and stuff. Yeah, so I remember when he did it to Cena. That was the one that I lost my shit about the most because just the idea of him having explained that spot to John Cena.
I'm gonna jump through the ropes.
Okay. Well, the thing to understand is that life is made of choices, Sammy.
Oh, Sammy can go bar for bar for him on that front, so you know that fact.
You know how exhausting that conversation is. Those two fuckers talking about coffee for 10 hours.
Here it comes. He's still in the corner. Nope. Oh, Exploder.
Give it to me.
Oh, the struggle. Dude, how great was that? Look at this desperate fucking elbows.
Dude, Joe, you said it, but like the gall of them to put this on and then do that Roman Reigns Triple H match on pay-per-view on Sunday.
And how godly is it that because Paul was the NXT guy, he got like none of the heat for it too?
Yeah.
Man, Mania 32 sucked. I wonder why. Oh my goodness, the Sami cell.
My God.
Knockout.
Yes.
Incredible wrestling match. Holy shit, that match is incredible.
Wonderful.
He calls that the Kinshasa.
It's weird. I remember the atmosphere and how like big, I remember how like big and bombastic it was. I didn't remember how much they just beat the fuck out of each other for whatever reason. Like
Start hitting each other at a time.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
It is.
Dude, it was like such a strong style match. Probably something out of Shin Nihon Pro Wrestling, I would imagine.
But it actually was very like you're a piece of shit, right?
Oh boy.
Times 10.
Is that where the Iconics wrestle now?
It's not quite.
Close.
1, 10, 47, 48, 49, 1, 10, 50 now. 51, 52. Hello, Cal. I am Johnny
wonderful.
Burney said, rest in peace, my Novi. He got hit by a bazooka. Novi, any comment on this?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Fair. Fair response. Better than what I had. Thank you, I am Johnny Burney. God, that was terrific. That was absolutely terrific. Amazing, amazing, amazing match. And the show, a lot of people their memory of the show starts and stops with Zayn Nakamura, and then a little bit of FTR Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
recall.
I'm here to tell you that Bayley and Asuka is fucking awesome, Alex, right?
Thank you.
So you're headed to the same place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen nothing else on this show. I've only seen the opener in this match.
Do you know
Yeah.
what happens in the main event, Dukes?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll have to.
Well, and yeah, we got to save it for that. Real quick before I forget, I wanted to bring it for show and tell, but it's kind of structurally integral to my Japanese wrestling collection. Shinsuke Nakamura got a defining moments figure for this entrance gear and this appearance here at NXT, and it's an amazing figure.
Mm-hmm. That was a moment right there. That was a moment. That word is overused, right? In pro wrestling conversation. That was a moment. That was a weekend takeover. Like,
Well, this whole thing's
Conversation.
perfect because Nakamura's here and Sammy's gone. Like, that's
Yeah.
the.
are you suggesting it's sometimes a good thing to have an operation which people come in and out, and so it's always fresh? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Interesting.
Come back,
Juice,
Tor.
Juice
This-
Robinson's been in NXT for like 10 years now.
What the fuck, bro? Juice Robinson.
That's who the champion is, right? The fellow with the beard?
They keep cloning them, yeah.
Yeah.
Juice Robinson.
He's doing a fucking Tony D'Angelo bit, bro. This guy is.
Oh, I'm unaware of this one. Okay.
He's got
No,
hair
because
now
Juice
and-
is Juice still clean shaven? Because he came back at All In last year looking like Danzig, so that joke doesn't work anymore.
No, Juice is back to looking like Juice now. But
He's an
his new
absolute
thing,
freak.
His new thing is
Yeah.
he dresses like Tenru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
And he's got like a big like perm mullet going on. It's
Yeah.
fucking
His shit looks like a diaper sometimes.
it does, yeah.
He's a maniac.
I love him so much.
Bro, someone compared like the Tony D title wins, and they were like, "This was somebody's Goto." It bought me.
That's a good post right there. That's
It was a
excellent.
very good post.
Sami Zayn headed off to. I mean, he's already been on the main roster at this point for like a little bit. What you in, Alex? Maybe 6 weeks or so, maybe a month, something like that.
Yeah, because the appearance with Cena was a one-off. Yeah, because he got injured in that match.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he comes back, right? In the Rumble, I think he comes back.
That's right. He comes back and that moment's so awesome where Owens is the only person standing and then Sammy's music hits. Wrestling can be good sometimes, fellas. I'm here to tell you.
Him and Kevin feud for like 6 months. The draft comes and everyone goes, "Oh, they'll be able to get them apart," and they just stay on the same show. It's good stuff. Very good. Very, very good.
Uh-oh. Getting an LA Knight Slim Jim commercial here. He's playing the drums now with 2 Slim Jims.
Is that a YouTube ad?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's good
Oh,
synergy.
I just
right
got
there.
the same ad.
Tremendous
Like
stuff,
fucking
folks.
John
In the
Bottom.
meantime, we are an hour and 15 at this show. There is a mere hour left of this telecast. We hope you've enjoyed this stream so far. If you have, you know what to do. You're smashing the like button, all that stuff. The odd numbers. Bob's taught you all about this. You know what to do. We do have to finish our first free stream since Sunday. We have to thank everyone that showed out for the MJF conversation on LNG Productions. We're closing in on 10K. We have over 700 smashes of the like button over there. Pretty damn cool. So we appreciate everyone that showed love there. And the hits just keep on coming at TakeOver because we're about to head to some Bayley vs. Asuka, which I think is a terrific pairing that is kind of lost to just other stuff happening on these shows. But Hall of Fame.
We
Look
got
at
Ryback
Ziggler.
spotting.
Wow. What's a fascinating slow-mo shot of Ryback and Ziggler just clapping there.
Now that you're a TikTok guy, you can maybe see Ryback's TikToks.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm going to click on that app. I'm just going to Bust's going to tell me like I've uploaded stuff and I'll just go and repost it and then get off it forever. It's a very scary app.
Yeah.
Very
He
scary.
just posts like AI videos and working out.
Yeah.
Staying.
Damn, I forgot they did the stand. Yeah, this is a
Jesus, what a
big
class.
class. What a class. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Sting just being like a retired wrestler at that time in the minds of fans is so.
Yep.
Yeah. Bro, the class used to be so
All thanks
big,
to
you forget
fucking
that
Seth
sometimes.
Freaking.
It was too big, bro. It was too big.
Yeah. They were having people
I
pretty
was
fast.
there. I was there in 2018, and they had like 8 inductees, and that show, it was like 4 hours fucking
Yeah.
long. I mean, just unholy.
How many go
event.
in now at a time? Like 5?
I think so. I want to say this class is like crazy this year. Oh, shit. I want to say it's like a nutty class this year, right?
Who is it?
Demolition,
Demolition, Sid,
AJ,
AJ.
Stephanie.
Oh god, yeah, Stephanie.
Stephanie 100% main eventing too.
Yeah,
Man, they were just picking music, huh?
fucking hailstorm.
Oh,
Yikers.
My favorite. You can't react just honestly to that. It's not fair because it makes the audience go, "Is he a big hailstorm guy?" You know,
Well, you
Like,
are.
We've known this
We don't
way
wanna
for a long time.
It's just
Yeah.
not true. It's just-
Why would we step on your praise of your favorite band like that?
yeah, Rodman's
Us-
going in the Hall of Fame. That's right,
Mm.
Rodman.
But you know what's so crazy about seeing all these Texas flags?
Huh?
Makes me fucking think. We're coming up on a year all in.
I know.
I still haven't paid my credit card from all the money I spent in Texas. I still got the entire amount of money on that card.
Credit card debt isn't real.
It's not real, bro.
It's
Just don't pay
fake
it.
money, bro.
You just rip up the mail every time you get it.
Yeah, good idea.
can't
boys.
find
I never got it.
It didn't come to my mailbox. I
You
don't
get
know
it.
what to tell
How am I supposed to
I mean,
pay?
like, actually, though, what would they do?
Shred it. What are they gonna do?
If I'm paying minimum
How would they-
payment,
how
what
would they
can
know? How would
can they get me? I paid the minimum payment. That's what you ask of me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Take the $20 on my fucking $1,200 of debt, you pussy. Shut up.
They keep the funny thing is too when they start upping the minimum charge because you're not paying it. You're not paying it like you're just doing minimums for so many months in a row. That shit was like 20 and then it was like 50 now. Word. They really want my money back.
Chat is Joe giving his best concerned father look over the credit debt.
Oh, bro, credit
Yeah,
card
it's
debt's
fine.
got me by the fucking nuts.
I'm sure it's fine. Asuka and Bayley's up next. Video package here. Very, very cool. Sports style presentation of this one. There's no beef here. There's an undefeated contender and a beloved champion. That's a knockout one right there. You see that house show one, Dukes? That's what I was
Mhm.
telling you about. She knocked him out,
Awesome.
which is was kind of a little bit of a trend at the time. Oh my! Dana and Emma kind of gave this some TV while they built it. It was good.
Joe, what's the timestamp?
Timestamp is 1/19/17, 18, 19, 20. That's 1/19, 21, 22, 23.
So the last time I saw Dana Brooke was on like my month for watching NXT TV. Has she gotten any better since that?
So, not a ton better, but she's like, her shtick is way better in the sense that they kind of leaned into her being like really awkward and kind of goofy. Like,
Yeah.
she did a lot more comedy, Dukes, right, in the month that you got than
You can
she was
call it
doing
comedy.
before. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. Yeah.
Some people would call it that.
Yeah. But like, there's definitely like a sort of like a Mean Girls vibe.
Yeah.
You know, who's the character in Mean Girls who's no, not the sharpest.
Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah, it's kind of that vibe, you know?
That's a real fucking actor right there. That's
Yeah,
a real actor.
excellent point. Oh fuck. Excellent point.
Totally.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I feel. But I know also I like the Emma act because Emma has the gloves and the shades.
True. Aura.
Dukes and I have talked about this, yeah.
Bother, I can't remember her name because
Dana Brooke.
Rachel McAdams is Regina George. Lacey Chabert is Gretchen, I think. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Dude,
Boo!
Alex, you replied to me, I think, on the Bird app. I had no idea that the end of Red Eye is just McAdams does Scream. How was no one clued me in on this? This was happening. Last 15 minutes, Craven just goes full Scream. It's awesome.
He got to the last reel and he's like, fuck it, we're just retired. We're recycling some shit here, man. It's a fun movie.
It is fun. For those of you wondering about them booing Stephanie, while yes, Pill boo Stephanie, she is also like the top heel in WWE on television for like the last year. So At this time, they may have just cycled her out slightly. No, she was still on like TV all the time, right?
Dude, she's part of fucking Paul's big Mania entrance on this Sunday.
That's
She's
right.
like standing over the. Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
It is really bad.
What is the best Paul entrance at Mania and what's the worst?
Where does the throne rank?
The thing is that one's
I
not
like.
that one's
Go ahead,
not too
Buster.
egregious.
There's
You
also
know?
the mask where he's got the
There's
crown.
the Terminator one.
Yeah.
Terminator 1 is incredible, dude.
I think the Terminator one is funny with how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, like Arnie
The
does like a
couple's
fucking video for it.
motorcycle.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Damn. Magical.
Oh, man.
Magical stuff. Asuka
Big
is here.
movies.
One of Dave's big takeaways from this show is Asuka is still adjusting to the big room, which popped me. I actually get what he means. It's just funny to read. Like, it's Asuka, you know?
It's also funny because it's Dave.
Yeah, the idea of Dave going, the big room. While Mrs. Meltzer goes, Dave, I understand, please.
This
We
look
talked
for
about
Asuka
Sammy
is
in the
like iconic.
Yeah.
dude.
Unbelievable
Iconic
look.
Yeah.
talked about Sami in the last match. Conversely, Asuka looks exactly the same. Her hair's a
Yeah.
different color, but
She does.
Pam.
Wow. That reaction. What a fucking legend, Bayley.
Oh my
What a
God,
legend.
dude. This is when we were all like, "This is the female John Cena."
Yeah. I think it's such a credit to her that run gets fucked up so bad and she just stuck it out instead of a fucking Hall of Fame career anyway, you know?
Mhm.
Like, they legitimately took an axe to her as the top babyface and she just somehow rolled with the punches and came out the other end of it. And the craziest part was, at one point, during like Lunatic Vince, when he's senile, at one point she becomes like his favorite wrestler for 6 months, just inexplicably, and then he stops again. It's so fucking weird. Very, very strange.
How long has Kale been here?
Like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah, this era
Yeah.
of NXT belts I really liked.
Just wondering.
I do too. People don't like the men's world title. I think it's unique enough for me to like. You know what?
Was this when it was the big like gold X?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no beef with that. It's not supposed to be the winged eagle. It's a developmental territory.
Yeah.
Fur brand.
I like this Bayley gear.
They
I do too.
beat our developmental brand. Good for them.
There was a lot of that in response to that did you see that aggregated quote MJF had this week? He did an interview with someone. And apparently he said they should do a Wednesday Night Wars entry, and people were very angry. I don't know who. What sort of arsehole would get him to say something like that on
For
an
real, yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention, I saw Fightful peddling that story.
I did too. I saw a lot of outlets.
He
Ringside
wants,
Yeah.
he
News.
wants to shine up the competition, bro.
Dude, I saw a 411 Mania aggregation, which was they like directly tagged me, and I just burst out laughing.
R.I.P. Larry Zonka.
Dude, absolutely. Look at also the branding of just the big blue late night grin hovering over it in all the clips was very funny too. Bullied that fucker into doing a physical media segment. There will never be another, folks. Enjoy me while you got me. Asuka and Bayley. Here we go.
Dude, Asuka's the coolest.
She is. You know what though? In a different genre, Bayley's fucking cool. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not an outward cool. It's like it's a cool chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's cool.
No, yeah. Pam's cool.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
That's aggressive.
Oh,
Oh, the ref with the eyebrows. Is that dude still around?
I think so. For the eyebrows.
I knew exactly who he was talking about before I even saw it.
Same. Yeah.
Oh, they're doing the British thing.
Fucking
Ahead of their
British,
time.
man.
Come on, we all like the Bayley one, right? That's something we can all agree on,
Yeah.
no?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see in the damn tech talk I uploaded? I made sure whenever you said catalog, I spelled it the British way, but then in the caption I put it the English way.
That's attention to detail is what that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before I even knew Joe, I've been using the expression "hell for leather" for like 15 years, and so many people, like when I've used it, have been like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I'm cultured. Collar and elbow.
Again, we just start with some wrestling, man. I'm telling you guys, these shows, there's something to learn from these shows. I think because people were so offended and understandably shook by what these shows represented in terms of an attempt to create world domination, don't throw the baby out the bathwater. You can know that it was some bullshit what was going on and still go, bloody good wrestling shows, aren't they? You know?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at all the little pieces of Asuka's gear because obviously it's an amalgamation. I just noticed there's the thong.
The thong was that's a signature Asuka, yeah, the thong. What does she mean by that?
Okay, this might have a figure too. Hold on, consulting the shelf. I can't remember.
I don't know if I do like this Bayley gear. I gotta be honest, I don't know.
No.
Hater.
I'm not sure.
I like it, but the yellow strap to like tie it throws it off.
I don't like the tassels now that I'm seeing them in action.
Oh,
Like
If
on
they
the
just
across the
had
leg.
no yellow, I'd be fine with it. What the fuck is the yellow about, Bayley? Pam?
there's yellow on the end of the tassels too.
That's what I'm saying. Take it off.
Oh, my bad.
Ditch it.
Joey,
Novi,
Damn.
the Asuka's gear is the reason she's had so few figures because they like cost wise, they cost a lot more to make than everyone else, and so the only figures she's had are the ones that are like between like $25 and $30 each.
Oh. Yeah, and for a while her gear got a little more simplified, right? I want to say when she was a heel at one point, but then she went to that crazy like where she had the paint and all that. Oh my goodness, what a fucking toy wrestler! Shame it costs so much to make her.
Yeah, the ultimate she got of like when she came back in early 2023 is fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
She
they
still does crazy
need to.
paint now too.
Oh yeah, 100%. They need to make an LJN of her.
Yes.
Need to. They really made Logan Paul fucking terrorists.
Losers, bro.
Imagine an Asuka LJN. Oh my god, dude. Come on. What are we doing?
We'll probably get a Pat McAfee one before we get an Oscar.
Speaking of Pat McAfee, quick plug here.
Please don't.
I swear to God, you will not know. You can't believe where I'm about to go. Tune in tomorrow morning to Talking Shop to hear Caden Lee
Oh yeah.
and I break down the Pat McAfee thing on Talking Shop, in which the Good Brothers then just go, I hear you, and then just complete. I have no idea why that was the thing we did on that, but that's what we did. Caden does actual wrestling talk on Talking Shop, while the boys like put fires out in the name of political.
The nasty part is he doesn't even do that on our shows.
No, he doesn't. You'll find out why when you listen to him do it on Talking Shop. He says something. He tells a lie on that show that is so unholy. I legitimately just go, Caden just lied. And Machine Gun's like, why do you know he's lying? What did he lie? I just listen, bro. I know Caden Lee.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. What's up, Buster?
The fucking apparently Caden Lee's on a hiatus. News to us. I don't know if I'd call it a hiatus. I'd call not being on a show for a week and a half. But it's happened.
He said I'm off till Mania week, and they said, Joe, can I do the Dynasty preview today? What?
But
and he wanted to do tonight's show too.
Yeah. But he's so like adamant that it's a hiatus. He was like, guys, I think I'm a new man. I'm revitalized.
The boys after one weekend off. Oh shit!
He's also probably planning to do the fucking AEW show, the Pape.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It's just if he just didn't like overload his schedule, that's just how we all feel. we don't fucking do every show that we possibly can.
Bayley responding with some strikes of her own here.
True.
A tree of woe.
I just thought it was impressive the way Bayley, like, she's a real underdog in this match, but she doesn't go so far that she turns Asuka heel. They kind of walk a tightrope in that way. I find this match to be these matches are very different in cadence than the WWE norm. Again, these matches kind of helped with that vibe that you were watching, like early 90s WCW, what you get with FTR and Alpha. I found like Asuka is a it's just undeniable. Asuka is a deeply World Championship Wrestling wrestler. I mean, that just is what it is. I'm sorry, I don't write the rules. I don't make the rules. The crowd's still rocking, dude. Still rocking. Oh!
This was a big one for
Jesus.
Asuka in the sense that the crowd didn't really know if they were supposed to buy her as like a top tier wrestler yet, and obviously the way this match plays out, yeah.
Yeah, because she easily could have just lost this and kind of settled in as like a player coach, couldn't she, really? And instead she goes on to have that run.
The shirt I had for one of the days of this WrestleMania weekend, it was the King of Strong Style shirt, but it said Queen of Strong Style, Nikki Bella. And people would only read the first part and think it was an Asuka shirt. And then they would read the second part and get mad about it.
Yeah. Wow.
They'd go,
Wow.
she's not Asian.
Back on the WrestleMania next week, brother. Back in the big time. The Bella twins walking that aisle.
All this shit's
Who
gonna
were
be
they
worth
wrestling?
4-way tag.
brother.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's a little bit of a scary match. I hope it goes okay, especially Nikki's injured too, so that ain't gonna help. But it has got Bayley in it, so.
Bro.
Wait, what happened to Rhea, by the way? I was just curious.
Did she get injured?
In what way?
I thought she got hurt or something. You were talking about she got hurt, or is
No, she didn't get it.
Well,
So,
she's going to. She's working Jade on the pay-per-view.
so Rhea has a back issue that she's talking about. It's been a couple years apparently. That's why she's dropped like muscle. That's what it was. People in the chat were worried about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Okay, because I noticed that. All right.
Oh,
Bro.
Yeah.
Jesus!
That was
Christ.
Crazy Asuka bump on that.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That
hurt so
fucking
bad.
Liv and
Roxanne,
I'm sorry, Roxanne. Oh
bro.
my
Bro,
fucking god.
Eat your heart
Come
out,
on.
Shibata and Okada. All right.
Yeah. They're
Fucking hard
lucky
now.
Liv's a fucking rough rider, bro. Liv will just
For real,
she's
bro.
That's
Like,
quit the
you-
business level shit, doing that in a
Dude,
fucking
I was about to
backstage
say,
spot.
Yo.
Can you imagine if like that happened to like Sable? If something like that
Yeah,
had happened
exactly,
to her,
yeah.
she would be like, "I'm out of here." Like,
Liv's so gangster, she was let me get an Instagram post out of this, you know?
And it's all the
Khalid's with
fucking
that.
Judgment Day going in the background.
Khalid sent that shit to me, and I just fucking like, oh my god.
He did pop me the thing today where like the report came out. They're in concussion
yeah.
protocol. It's like, you think, yeah, do you reckon they are?
Really?
Yeah.
subdermal
They-
hematoma.
They had a fucking clash of heads on television. Of course they're in concussion protocol. Like,
You imagine
Insane.
fucking 15 years ago that same segment, but it's like Michelle McCool and Layla. Michelle McCool gets a big dot on her head, and Undertaker holds court at TV the next week.
I will
All
say,
right, guys. You know, we got to make. We're
Oh,
just here to make this look
goodness.
real, not be real.
will say, no fair tune at talking shop for. I uncork a magnificent Undertaker burial, and you just got
Hell yeah.
just fucking listen to the big LG cell. Just listen to it. Just listen to it, folks. Asuka's offense here, pretty good, huh? Pretty
I would
good.
agree.
Yeah,
She's the
pretty good.
former Kana. If you remember.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
I
Buster,
was
have you ever
wondering.
been on? We were talked about. I found this series of matches where she teamed with Mikey Whipwreck and Tajiri for like
Yes.
intergender barbed wire matches.
It's fucking awesome.
Oh shit! I love how plucky Bayley is in these matches. The Brooklyn one's really good too. That's Bayley's swan song in NXT. Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Sasha match, and I went, yeah, man.
no.
Oh
Bayley
yeah,
Asuka
That's what I
rematch.
thought too.
Sleeper.
yeah, underrated.
Underrated banger.
Yeah,
Little known classic, bro. You wouldn't
Take it
get it.
easy, Gus. I was talking about an actual underrated banger. You know?
You're right. You're right. I mistook
I
it.
feel like Brooklyn 2 is people just remember as the FTR DIY show. I feel.
Yeah.
that was the night that Conor McGregor fought Nate Diaz the second time.
There you go. That was a pretty good fight.
That's the end of the story. That I just remember because I was trying to pull the WWE Network up on my phone during in between fights at the T-Mobile Arena.
I fucking missed the network, dude.
We did not know how good we had it, brother.
Genuinely.
It is godly that we actually just thought that was going to just be the way it would be for the rest of the time.
Bro, I really did. I was like,
I
damn,
did too. Yeah.
it's such a good tool.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Come on.
God.
Fuck, that was
Oh,
awesome.
fuck.
Yeah, we did jiu-jitsu. Oh.
just
Puresso. If you
Pam
will.
watching Frank Shamrock tapes.
Yeah. She fucking going to work on the mat. I love it.
She's got the ankle.
You gotta give it to Dallas, bro. They're still with it, in though. They're still with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's hard after Shinsuke and Zayn, but the thing with takeovers is they could go nuts because it's 5 matches, and you'd still have like they'd still be into it to an extent, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're only an hour and a half in.
Exactly. Yeah.
The demon of Fritz just hovering up in the upper deck, just like, what the fuck is this shit?
The demon of Fritz. bro. Come on, dude. The demon of
These
Fritz.
gals
is
bump
gone.
worse than my boy Mike. What the fuck?
Then Samoa Joe comes out and he goes, "Well, hold on."
All right, let's get Kabuki out here. We can make some money.
You imagine fucking Joe working with Kevin and just getting so frustrated, Kevin just potatoing him over and over again.
Dude. Reunion
Oh my
Arena.
God.
Sam Joe, Kevin Von Erich, I'm in. You know, all joking aside, you know who Joe would have had a great match with was fucking David. They would have done something
Yeah.
real special.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He would have had a cage match 6 with Kerry in Japan, too, for Baba.
Exactly.
Bubba.
Oh, yeah.
Carrie just, all right, is Samoan Japanese? Is that the same thing?
Oh.
Oh!
Beautiful.
This match is fucking awesome,
It's
dude.
very, very good.
Really good.
And you know the other thing that makes this difficult? It's a babyface match after Shinsuke and Zayn just did the ultimate babyface match.
Yeah.
And they're still
Yeah.
making it different enough.
It's just got its own flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing with Pam
Oh.
is she's just been so consistent for a decade that people forget like these type of performances that she had.
She's a very significant wrestler historically. Very
Oh
significant.
my god. I already think that match with Lowe at 40 is underrated. Like that match is so good, dude.
It is very, very good. Wonder if that will come up on Friday when we count down our unofficial list of the top 15 matches of WrestleMania's decade so far. I wonder.
I wondered.
I'm not sure it does, to be honest with you, but it could.
But you're wondering.
I'm wondering, yeah. I've forgotten.
All right, so number 1 is Shane and Miz, and then where do we go from there?
Yeah. That's even better because that definitely wasn't this decade. No shot.
No, I'm talking about the one where Shane blew his quad out.
Oh,
yeah.
That's number 1.
Yeah.
How godly is it that technically they've had 2 WrestleMania matches? Outstanding. I just forgot. I thought it was Snoop Dogg. I forgot.
Mania moment.
Psychotic, unwell human being.
Bro, I'm sorry. Look, it's Shane. He'll be fine. He's got a lot of money. But
Oh yeah.
Shane trying to get back up after the injury is legitimately
Oh,
one of the funniest things.
I've never heard a group of people react the way that the Discord call I was in did when that happened.
It is so fucking funny.
unreal.
It's like
It was genuinely unbelievable.
Sitting in the upper deck of the SoFi Stadium, I just say out loud to no one in particular, he blew out his quad. He blew out his quad. And I just start laughing uncontrollably. And then it turns into like a stunned, just like silence that I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Goes from deep sadness to
Bro.
holy shit, is that Snoop Dogg in there?
Brother, look at this image. How is that a real thing that happened?
oh my god.
And then Snoop
Oh.
literally
Oh.
saves the segment. Snoop Dogg is so good that it makes some people think the whole thing was a work.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
that's such a good. The Shane still got it call right before.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
that. Dude, I
It's an
forgot
incredible touch.
the Asuka lock where like Bayley fights it forever and ever and ever and she just yanks her down to the mat. I forgot
Mhm.
that. The crowd.
Coming alive.
Damn, Bayley's so
Oh, man,
fucking over.
That scream. That's
Wow.
there you go.
Ooh. God, look at the struggle.
Oh,
This is so awesome the way it's
Deep
presented.
waters.
This did a lot for this move too.
Yeah, it did. Because she could beat anyone with this from that point forward, yeah. This is the
She
top
was-
baby face, so yeah.
Only person that used the chicken wing during this era. Only person.
Oh my goodness, she's fading.
A good pass out, so
I remember
actually.
the crowd being like kind of stunned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell that people are like, whoa.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can hear it.
Just choked
the
her out. Then.
oh my god, the reaction.
Babyface match just with strap choke out finish. Fucking awesome.
You
Fucking
can
awesome.
hear it because it's not like a cheer and it's not a boo.
Yeah.
It's just like an oh.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
holy
yeah.
fuck.
And Alex's point is apt in that, like, she's undefeated, but she's only been there for 6 months. That's when you realize, like, oh, they're serious about Asuka running this place. Like,
Yeah. Kind of
No,
banged on
no.
this on the Nakamura episode, but like, as the resident old man on this panel and largely on this platform, besides that old fuck confirmed shoot, like the notion on WF programming of 2 Japanese talents coming in and dominating and just being Japanese talents, not like some like
Yeah.
ridiculous gimmick or something. This was big fucking business, man.
it was. It definitely was. And it's kind of sad that it was, like, progressive to just have Japanese wrestlers just be Japanese wrestlers, but it was, and they were, like,
Yeah.
top stars, as you say. Like, there to be, it was staggering. Especially Asuka, I thought, like, because Asuka is super charismatic, but she doesn't have the, Shinsuke has that big room act, right? The Tokyo Dome act. Like, Asuka is becoming a superstar in front of people's eyes here. Like,
Well, and I mean, just get down to the base level for WF. Shinsuke's what, 6'3" and 250? Like
Right.
he's a big
Yeah.
fella. Like, it's-
Yeah.
He's 250?
well,
maybe not 250, but let me see.
Yeah.
Let me look up the stats.
I actually reckon he's legitimately around 230.
I think
Good
even
job.
like 230 would kind of blow my mind a little bit.
He's tall, man. Tall.
You don't see it on for some
Big
reason. I
fella.
just can't tell.
6'2", 230.
Damn.
There you go. That's his gimmicks there. So maybe he's 6'1", 215. Dukes, did you say hey Joe? Did I imagine that?
I did. I was going to ask you, how do you feel about Japanese professional wrestling?
Hang on, give me a second. Let me get the right video clip and then I'll think I'll figure it out. Okay, hang on. Right, it's loading now. Okay, Dukes, let's run that back in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Joe.
Yep, what's up, bro?
How do you feel about Japanese professional wrestling?
I'm so glad you asked.
Wrestling in Japan so much that I have began studying the Japanese language numerous of times, finding it too intensive and too difficult and too time consuming. I've never stuck with it, but boy, would I love to speak Japanese.
Bro, numerous of times gets me every time.
It's so good.
Oh man.
Too
I
difficult.
love this positioning is. There's a guy admitting his limitations right there. He looks like he's in agony, bro. He's just fucking, just telling the people he struggles learning the Japanese language. So funny.
It's too difficult. Too
Yeah.
time consuming.
So one of the big topics is Bayley going up? That was one of the big things. She actually sticks around, obviously, until Brooklyn, which is the match that I just got dunked on for citing.
Nerd.
She sticks around and kind of helps them like bridge the gap a little bit. The issue is the generation she's preparing to take over NXT is also about to get called up. So Asuka has this crazy, so the idea was supposed to be Bayley works with Nia, Alexa, and Carmella. They then get the push to NXT runs. They all get called up in the draft. So they actually go up before Bayley does, like a month before. And
Also, paramount
yeah.
to call out the absurdity of WrestleMania 32 having that triple threat match with 3 of the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
obviously the idea was Bayley's, the elder statesman to stay behind, but then the next year they do that 4-way, but instead of Becky, it's Nia Jax in it. Like they had a chance to right the wrong, and
But the result of what we're talking about with NXT, that's why they then have to like bring Mickey into it with Asuka. Because there's just their division has like this huge lull, doesn't it? Because they've got to get a new group over from scratch, basically. And then the Iconics come in and they're already there, but that's when they get a push and
then business picks
Nikki
up.
Cross.
Jesus.
The King of Kings.
Oh my. That was a
Joe,
distressing image.
there's an incredible deep cut in the chat by our other friend Joe.
Okay.
The Mania.
I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, fling off. I thought it was this. I thought it was this. I was like, it's not really a deep cut.
No.
I like Joe.
Important to call out. Triple H threw a fucking fit for WrestleMania's 18 and 28 when the poster was just rocking Hogan and rocking Cena. And then the post for WrestleMania 32 was just him and Roman Reigns because I wonder what changed there, you know?
It's about all of us, bro. Wait on the main event? Well, hold on. Here we go, folks. Main event time. This show has flown by. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Timestamp for the extra as we head to our main event. We are at 146, 36, 37, 30. That's 146, 40, 41, 42, 43. These two, of course, met in London at TakeOver London in December, which we watched on this platform a few months back.
Mm-hmm.
Were you there, Joe?
I was indeed. Top row of the building.
Nice.
Very top row.
I think have I gotten to see all their matches because the way my month played out?
You
Or
did,
no, maybe that was Kevin.
Was you with us in? Yeah, you did the Kevin stuff. Was you there with us for the London show? You was, right?
Yeah, I was,
You
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I remember we booked it so you would be back. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
Joe, do you have that Best of NXT original Blu-ray set that has like the house show match where Joe won the title?
I do. That was like a must. When I became a physical media guy a couple years ago, and I discovered that existed on physically, I was like, I need to have the Joe title win.
Well, dude, the match lineup on that set is insane. It also
Yeah.
has the Kings of Wrestling against Seth Rollins and CM Punk match, which isn't much, but it's fun.
I'm such a fucking idiot because, like, I will legitimately buy things like that as though they're going to disappear. Like, for example, I bought World's End 2023 because Joe wins the belt.
Yeah.
It's like, the idea that at any point in my life I'm going to need to have the physical version of that to ensure that like it's preserved is so stupid, but it's a thing that I do. Like, I'm going to buy full gear at some point just because Joe wins the straps and fucking bleeds everywhere, you know? Like, it just feels like something I should own, doesn't it? Samoa Joe AEW title wins. It feels right. Feels right and holy and just.
I got pretty good about 5 or 6 years ago. As far as events go, I have to have been there to warrant me.
Yeah.
Or it's WrestleMania, but of course they stopped making those because we live in a vapid wasteland.
I do think it's nuts they don't just do Mania. I get not releasing Payback. Mania, dude. Like, Mania 40 should have got a physical release. Come on.
I had to buy 2 bootlegs of that show, one Blu-ray and one VHS.
Beast mode. Outstanding True and Alex moment right there. I love it.
Did I show you my the bootleg I bought at 41? I think I did, but I'm going to show it off anyway.
I believe you did, yeah.
The box art is a take off of the WrestleMania.
Holy fucking shit! Sorry.
Oh, Bobby Roode.
Bob
The
Roode.
box art is a take off of the Japanese
my
version
God.
of WrestleMania 9 on VHS.
That's
So there you go.
awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Oh, shit. Look at Bobby's haircut. Oh, baby.
The handsome boy.
He is. He is so fucking awesome in NXT. I'll never apologize.
He's glorious.
Oh, he's incredible.
He is. He is. He really is.
The original Grin Grappler, and as time passes, I become more and more comfortable with making a case for arguably the greatest professional wrestler of the 21st century, Samoa Joe.
Big man is back at some point in the next, when we turn officially, when Grin Grappler turns 5 next year, we're going to do some specials for the Grinners. We're going to do like Grin Grappler bonus features. We'll go through the guys that were still around. We did their episode, see if things have changed. He may have changed his thing more than anyone because it felt like he was done when we did that episode, dude.
True.
He hadn't come back at all yet, and it was like, what could he possibly do? He has been a major part of AEW. Like,
2-time AEW World Champion.
yeah, and I get like people weren't keen on the second run because it was just a transition, but like he was still one of the featured guys in this last, 4
He
years.
still has
Crazy.
the only good hook match.
True.
True. That
That
match
was-
was incredible.
That match was fucking insane.
It's
yeah.
an absolute feat.
What a
Yeah.
feat of a
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, it's nuts. The
I still
Derby
need to see that.
matches, yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, Derby matches are beautiful.
Oh,
I still need to see that match he had with Hanger where he fucking went full
Yeah.
5 on the Muda scale. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wish the crowd was hotter, but the match is fun. Really fun.
Nice. Well, Hangman's
just-
in there. What do you expect?
He just bleeds so much, dude. So much. It's actually like legitimately kind of uncomfortable to watch because the crowd is just sitting. They've seen so much wrestling. They've seen blood, hellfire, and brimstone, and Joe is just pouring blood.
That picture JJ has where he's like in mid spit where it's just blood fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
It's metal as fuck. All right. Was it Dukes that said has never seen this before? This is the best Demon Finn Balor entrance.
And Novi.
Novi, excuse me.
Both,
And
right?
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now what he does here. Did this get a figure, Alex?
I'm glad you asked, Joe.
The
The most niche wrestling figure ever made.
Wow.
Comes
Holy
with-
shit, dude.
Comes with the trench coat and chainsaw.
Wow. That is fucking awesome. Thing is, it's hard to watch this now because AEW did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre so well. So it's like,
For sure, man.
and like, the thing is, I say that jokingly, but the actual fucking, the actual like horror movie part of that was hilariously sincere. Do you remember?
Oh, it was awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my favorite part right here is, I guess the day of, they smartened Finn Balor up that, hey, you're going to do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre entrance. And because he kind of understands how Leatherface moves.
Yeah,
So, like, I think he watched the trailer on YouTube and then was like, all right, I got it down. I can do this.
yeah.
Buster, did you play that survival horror Texas Chainsaw game that came out last year?
I did. It was fine. Like, it wasn't really my thing. It's
got
different
old
from
quick.
Yeah, very quick. It was way different from the Friday the 13th game and what I presume the Halloween game will be,
Yeah.
which I can't overstate how excited I am for that game.
Getting to play as Loomis is big business, brother.
Yeah.
That is big, yeah. Just shooting him 6 times over and over again.
6 times. All right, so he was Jack the Ripper and then he was Leatherface here. Did the Demon ever have a gimmick on top of a gimmick again, or was it just those 2 times?
Not sure. Isn't he coming back? He's doing it again, I think, right? For Dom? Or am I
He needs
imagining
the
this?
Demon to beat Dom? All right.
Paul Walter.
It's on the graphic.
Paul Walker Hauser.
I'm surprised he's bringing it back. I actually thought it was done for good. I can't lie. Like, I guess he's protected it for so long now. He can bring it back.
Yeah.
I guess.
When was the last
What?
time he did it? Copeland?
It was the eggs match, right?
That's
Yeah.
the one where he gets busted open, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Hell in a Cell match, and they
Ironically,
go, too far.
Yeah. Ironically, they stopped the match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fucking horseshit. I remember that.
Bro, that was a crazy fucking wound he had. That was like
Bro,
nuts.
his
Not they should
skull
have stopped it. I'm just saying
gassed
it was-
open,
it was
dude.
Bro, it was so bad.
Crazy.
Like, in the moment, I was really
It was awesome.
mad. And then afterwards, I went,
Bro, because you saw that there's a picture got posted and it was like a close up and it was like, okay, yeah, sure, they probably
yeah,
should have.
I
Yeah,
understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
They
could probably
fucking-
see his brain if I looked hard enough. So
Mm.
Stapled him up right in the moment.
Yeah.
Just the demon platform. What is the demon platform? Did he come out and say,
Oh.
mate?
They had like a fucking platform built into the Hell in a Cell where he could stand and jump off
Yeah.
of.
The demon platform.
That was one of the most egregious things ever. It was so.
That's like fucking Pope came out and the Titantron said Brood Edge. I was like, go
Mhm.
fuck yourself.
Full on,
So dumb.
full on video game style. Like, yeah.
He comes
Yeah.
out the fucking south of
Brood
Heaven
Edge
there, too.
98. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing with this show, folks. This show has 2 of the greatest matches in NXT history as an incredible Bayley Asuka match. What if I told you that for 90 seconds, this match is every bit as good as any of those, and then the rest of the match happens? The match is good.
shit.
For 90 seconds, this match
It's like,
is fucking incredible. And again, I want to be clear, the match is good. There's no like disaster. It's a good match. But there's something that happens in this match that makes it kind of infamous.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to it very, very soon.
But I
Yeah.
know this Finn gear rocks.
Yep.
Oh. Nobody's favorite ref.
Oh, God. Jump scare on the ref there.
Yep.
I don't know who it is.
Yikes.
Hell of an official.
He's a interesting fella.
He is.
Looks like Sean Penn.
Not far off.
I don't know, man. In some ways, he's very far off.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking of Sean Penn and turn him to death now, you know?
Yeah.
Here we go, folks. Main event time. We hope you're locked in with us. We had a great Tuesday night. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, let's close out Takeover Dallas in style.
Joe in the
No.
chat is very correct. This Samoa Joe beard is pathetic.
It's
Really
weird.
bad.
It's like he's like,
Compared to
Not
what
really-
he can grow.
it's like he
Okay.
kind of last minute decided he was going to try and go with a beard.
Look, he
Yeah.
looks like he's 14, but all good.
As someone who's done this before, my guess is he put the wrong clip on, and then realized it too late.
Has that vibe, yeah.
You fucked.
Yeah.
Immediately shit cans him, folks. Samoa Joe is immediately tending to his eye. He is busted open with a Miguel Cotto style cut over the eye. They clashed heads immediately.
Love it.
Holy shit.
And he is pouring.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
And glorious things come in response here.
Mm-hmm.
And the true comedy of one of the premier deathmatch wrestlers of his era being the one to have to like wave it off is something else.
Yeah. Balor dive, hot start.
Look at the ref back there fumbling.
The referee is frantically tending to the guy here.
The man who had his nipple sliced almost off in a death match is having to say, all right, let's calm it down, boys.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Like, bro.
Jesus.
Oh.
Joe is getting very frustrated already. It's about to get a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Shane McMahon is in the front row for this match and apparently started to stand up and agreeing with the crowd when they were stopping the match, which is very funny.
I was about to say, Joe, you kind of beat me to it. A big part of this that was the narrative for the live crowd was like before the main event, they brought out that you can see her right there, the fucking current Secretary of Education. They brought out Linda McMahon to sit front row. And so the crowd took this as they thought like she was the reason they were doing all this with the match. And a lot of aggression and vitriol was directed her way, which I say good.
Yeah.
Bro.
Agree.
The ref wiping him up is just the dorkiest thing ever.
It gets
That's
way
the
crazy,
worst ever.
It gets way crazy. Oh, that was a full-on like cutscene. We make movies, pal, right there.
No.
Doing that in the midst of a Samoa Joe offensive surge was very, very distressing, but I understand. We all make mistakes.
All right. You're going to lift your head up slowly.
This is the part that I remember being fucking godly.
He should have hit him, bro.
This is the part when Joe starts firing back and the... Look at Joe, dude.
That slap was nasty.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man. When Samoa Joe is in that kind of mood, bro.
For a moment, it's 2005 again.
It is, dude. It is.
Oh, bro, he's lighting him up.
Here it comes.
Honestly, this is even more than I thought they got out.
Yeah.
Like,
this is where it like peaks on this dive and the crowd just losing it.
Oh my god.
Oh, baby.
Oh my god, Joe flew on that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He hit the barricade himself. Crowd, dude. They actually got them as hot as they'd been in, like, outside of Shin at the absolute peak.
Oh
Listen
my god,
to the crowd
around him.
Fuck, man. They had lightning in a bottle here for a second.
Just let it happen.
Took the
bro.
cap off.
Let the lightning go.
Yeah. Get it out.
Fuck, there's lightning in my bottle.
Yeah. Let them
Look
fly.
at Joe's face. Joe's so mad.
This is the bit, I think, Alex, where Shane allegedly stood up and also trying to let them fight, I believe.
Well, she knows what the people want.
Shane and Samoa Joe at a certain point in time would have been incredible, by the way. Has to be said.
Oh, baby.
Mid-2000s era of, that
Firing up 2K19 after this.
Dave said in The Observer that Joe got, there was some heat on Joe for, like, they thought it was unprofessional the way he kept pushing the...
What the fuck's he supposed to do?
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't. You never know how true that stuff is, but the idea of someone being like, "This guy just don't get it, man. We're trying to clean up the car." It's like, no, he understands. He thinks it's stupid.
My question is like, my question is, obviously they don't do this quite the same anymore, but back in this time, what are they going to do? Stop it? Like,
I want to say this gave this the same wound that Joe goes back to in the Derby match. I want to say. Where he because you remember Joe in the Derby match, Blade's like here, which is Samoa Joe is fucking incredible in this match. Look at him. He's looking at the Lord.
Again. He's bleeding again.
He's looking at the Lord.
Please make that cut open up again, please.
Dude, it is actually a crazy cut, though, isn't it? It is crazy. Like,
That
Joe's
Miguel
gonna
Cotto
go
call was
for
wonderful. That's like the Claudia fights, just like that.
Yeah. Bro said it's settled down. Damn, look at it on his chest. Wow. This show is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
One of the best wrestling shows ever, in my view.
It was obviously like a big dorky moment, but I don't know, the crowd like being so against it and
Yeah.
Joe being so openly like fuck this kind of saved it a little bit.
I need to stress, like, this match is good. It just loses its edge gradually because they keep fucking with his cart, you know?
Cope?
Yeah, we're definitely not done.
Yeah, exactly. Look, they're doing it again, you know? It's just a shame.
He did the fucking X. He did.
Yeah.
like he tore his hammy.
He's going to go blind. It's a shame because Joe is just on and he just, the adrenaline that he has here just isn't maintained. I got a feeling, Alex, this show may come up one day on our brand new Criterion series.
You beat me to it. I said, Joe, this show might be on a list that I sent you about a month or two ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
there's some dude who stood up and he was chanting bullshit and he flashed his ECW shirt to the camera to know this wouldn't happen in my territory, brother.
Dude, they're just throwing towels at the dogs. Did you see that? Just copious towels being launched at the ring. And that familiar back elbow, one of the best cut-offs in wrestling. I agree with Scott completely. The underrated part is it's brutal for the babyface in Finn Balor because he just has to stand there while they tend to the heels cut. Awful. It's worth noting, Alex, it's what crazy with LNG Productions. The Criterion premiere we had, brother. We're going to try and get those out monthly. It was a hell of a time, wasn't it? Hell of a time.
Oh, man. It's great. I was really pleased that people seemed to enjoy it. We got a lot of positive feedback. And, I mean, obviously our fucking production values through the roof with the graphics and editing and stuff. But I feel like, honestly, in a really dork nature, that's just a conversation you and I would have off the air, Joe. But people seem to enjoy it. So it's good shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got 2 more in the can, and I think we're planned out for the next few we're going to do. So,
yeah. Absolutely.
Joe messaged me. He's like, hey, the channel stuff for this week's going to be the Criterion thing, and then an interview with Scott D'Amore and MJF. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh!
My God.
God damn, bro. Fuck.
Oh, back chop.
It's so difficult. I always remember Christopher Daniels saying this. He was like, whenever Joe's a heel, he's like, he's great here, but you're swimming upstream. He's like, people want to cheer Samoa Joe, but it's so hard because he's such a great fucking heel. Like,
Yeah.
AEW have had that issue a bunch, right? Where it's like, let's use Joe as one of the top heels, and the crowd just likes Joe. And sometimes on the last run he had in AEW, he actually had to he honestly lost a lot of Samoa Joe trying to get booed. It was a shame.
Well, that was I think the whole thing with his Ring of Honor title run. At no point during that was he like an established babyface until the very end. You know, it was just people just thought he was so cool, which he fucking was.
Oh, it is bloody good. This it is bloody good.
Yeah, the work is very nice.
It definitely loses its steam, but it's
well, it's because there's a dork running out with a towel right now.
Yeah, it's still a fucking good match.
Yeah.
What it does though is it helps the crowd get more like not animated, but more passionate in their reactions to the things that happen because they're like, fuck this.
What Joe Blee chance?
Metal.
That is fucking awesome. Oh shit, look at this. Stagger Cell. The London match is that was one of my big things we did the Grinalong. That match is like no one remembers that match and it's fucking awesome, dude. It's probably I think it's Joe's best WWE match personally, but I digress.
The London one?
Yeah. I think it's taken for granted, dude. Because
like
everyone remembers this and then the cage match, you know?
Do you like the Brock match?
I like it, yeah. I like it more as like an angle and build than the actual match. The match is good. But I remember more the build. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The angles and the way it was built, I remember that more. It's good. The match is good.
The 4-way is awesome, the SummerSlam one.
Yes, yeah. And I like some of the AJ stuff. Oh, shit.
PK.
Scott said, Alex, where were you when you heard Joe won the title at a house show? It's a good question. Do you remember?
Probably. I don't quite remember. You'll forgive me. It wasn't that memorable, but it was a big deal.
We need to do something with that. I'm going to have to try and work on that. We have some friends at the platform that was probably on that show. We need to, like, do an LNG investigation, Tokyo tape style, I feel, you know?
Man, I've been trying to remember this whole time where that ROH show was that night. Let me see if I can find it.
Like, I wonder if the boys were clued in on Joe winning the belt, or if they tried to they faved it completely, so
Yeah.
it was a genuine shock to everyone. Write this down. Do we know his brainchild, the Joe? So Joe was going to be featured as like one of the main heels because he just worked with Seth. My guess is that Paul Lee thought it would be a good idea, but it wasn't like totally out of the blue. And that he'd just come up and he was already working with Seth and was like going to be one of the main 3 or 4 heels. You could tell, right? So yeah.
And that was like a genuine. That's the last time a singular match made me buy a ticket to a wrestling show, was to go see that in Dallas.
Yeah.
The build was fantastic.
Ooh. Fuck.
Ow!
I'm not gonna lie, because I'm an arsehole, I appreciate this pairing so much more with like all the NXT pairings that everyone loves in the main events. I get why they love them, but those matches are just so big and loud to me that I retroactively like the Finn and Joe stuff more, where they just like just do adult wrestling matches for 15 to 20 and get out of there, you know, like just. I'm not even saying it's better because I don't even really believe that. It's more speaks to my soul, you know?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, shit.
Damn, dude.
I'm not as big on the Shinsuke matches. I like one of them. The other ones I don't like very much.
With Joe?
Yeah.
I guess I don't remember him. The TV match he had with Finn was great. Shinsuke, that is.
Yes. Excellent match, yeah.
Did Joe have a singles match with Itami? Did they cross paths in NXT?
No.
Shame.
No, they must have done something on house shows. They have to have done a 6-man or a tag or something. They have to.
I just saw someone resurface the extremely infamous 3-way in Ring of Honor with Samoa Joe, Kenta, and Bryan Danielson, where everyone got concussed in the match.
People don't know it's infamous anymore. They just think it's like a Fire Pro Dream match.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that fucking clip today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like in the opening stance of the match, Joe knocks out Kenta, and he's just laying there
Slaps
dead.
the shit out of him.
He's like legit just laying there motionless for like 5 minutes while Danielson and Joe are like, ah. And then by the end of the match, the other two guys are fucked up, and Danielson got a concussion. I think Joe burst an eardrum was what happened. Used to be better. Yeah. Sling blade.
Damn, they did Austin Aries and Andrade on that house show where Joe won the belt.
Well, hold on.
Hidden gem alert?
Shinsuke versus Elias Sampson?
Oh, baby.
Asuka and Lexi? Oh, shit. Hold up.
Whoa.
This is WrestleMania?
Oh.
Oh,
Killed him.
man. He just busted the fuck out of that guy's muscles, bro. It was crazy.
Ain't that the fucking truth, bro?
Look at that. Joe and Aries over Itami and Andrade, July 2016. Thank you, MPJ. What the fuck, dude?
Need that, bro.
That is an insane match. Was that on a national loop, MPJ, or was that some fucking logo? 200 people in the building shit.
Dude, I can't believe that he was still there in 2016.
Yeah.
I told Joe before, but the NXT house show I went to in 2016, the main event was Joe and Bobby Roode against Finn and Shinsuke. And the crowd they were doing dueling New Japan and TNA chants. That's what I remember the crowd.
Oh!
In the pocket?
Lighten them up.
Dude, that was a Florida house show. It was actually on the local fucking Coconut Loop. Oh my God, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love the shows. Inherently, it was the result of an insane system. Like, there's no question about that. Yeah. Bobby Roode running up the bump card in Largo. Look at that. Oh, Corn Wrestling was over by JJ Williams. There you go. Makes sense.
Beautiful. I remember one of the house shows I went to, it was obviously the later era, but fucking Cassius Ohno and Oni Lorcan going like 17 minutes in a house show match. It was fucking beautiful, man. So I looked it up real quick. The ROH show that I was at was at the Hyatt Regency in Dallas, in the ballroom of that. And the reason I wanted to bring that up is because it was like where everything was that weekend in WrestleCon, and they got banned from that hotel because Marty Jannetty got drunk and started swimming in the fountain and wouldn't get out. That was what. So when WrestleMania came, stuck the landing.
Jesus.
So when WrestleMania came back a few years ago, they had to run the Fairmount, which was a absurdly nice hotel for wrestling.
Oh my god. It's classic, isn't it? This is a classic coming up. It's got
They're biting so crazy.
they were way into this match, dude. It's a classic finish. You always got to do that with Samoa Joe, at least twice a year. Yeah.
For the life of me, I remembered Finn won, but I couldn't remember what the finish was. But yeah, you're exactly right. That's a classic.
He's never been able to figure it out, has he, Samoa Joe? You know, he keeps getting caught by that, bro. You know, Shayna Baszler too. She struggled with it. Match is great.
Very good.
What a great wrestling show.
Yeah.
A great wrestling show, folks. Tremendous stuff. I'm very nostalgic for these shows.
Tremendous.
Just 2 hours and 15 minutes of incredible pro wrestling in front of one of the best crowds you'll hear in this time. One of the coolest looking shows of this time too, when everything was so uniform. Man, that's a Criterion show for sure. I'm looking forward to talking about this one day on LNG Productions, no doubt. Very, very special stuff. Folks, as Finn Balor celebrates, we implore you one last time to smash the like button. We're going to do some plugs here as we wind down. We hope you've enjoyed this. Novi, tell the people about your channel, mate.
I have a freaking channel that I talk about movies on. I recently previewed our upcoming month for Film Club, and we're going to have our first guest on. And guess who the fuck it is? It's Joe Holbert. We're going to do pro wrestling movies. A couple documentaries, one movie. We're going to do Beyond the Mat. We're talking Last of McGinnis. My Dad is a Heel Wrestler, and Gaia Girls. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to link it right now. Check that at the end of this month.
Yes, sir.
Gaia Girls is awesome.
On the way, folks. Lock in for that, Buster. You got a channel. Video games. I'm a big fan of those. Tell them about it.
Yeah, I have a channel. It's called Brainbuster is Gaming. I changed it.
What was it before? Just Brainbuster?
It was just Brainbuster, but now I have to make sure that people know that I'm gaming.
Yeah.
It's called Brainbuster is Gaming. I'll have a video out tomorrow about Limbo and Inside, two very, very good video games. Also tomorrow, if things go correctly, I'll be streaming Samson over there. So come hang out. I don't know what time that'll be. I'll post it in the Discord and also on my Twitter.
Dukes, you don't have a channel. What do you want to plug?
I don't. Nothing really. Thanks, Joe, for having me do this march of NXT grabs. I had a good time.
Yeah, it was great to have you on, and I guess we'll try and get Dukes in the fold for some Mania Week activities. Maybe we'll see how that goes. Maybe watch some Bloodsport with Dukes. Maybe
we'll see. We'll try.
Perchance.
Yeah.
Dukes, you ever watch the Bloodsport?
I have watched the Bloodsport. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you don't need to watch another. He might be there, might not.
Whoa.
Big hate.
We got Takeda, Sashi Takeda against fucking Pete Dune.
Dune. Alex, tell the people about the Contrarians. What's going on as of late?
Over at the Contrarians, we are continuing on our series of films. The series Fresh Immigrants, Rotten Fascists, about tales of fascism and immigration, things like that. We most recently covered Cabaret. We have a couple more coming in that series, but elsewhere, just on our main feed, we recently did Big Night, the 90s comedy with Stanley Tucci and Tony Shalhoub. Silent Running, the 70s science fiction film with Bruce Dern, which is quite strange. And we're getting ready to get into our summer event of films that we will be chronicling the attempts at pornographic actors to get into mainstream Hollywood films. So we got a lot of interesting movies coming your way this summer. So check that out. We are thecontrarians.com all across and across social media everywhere. at Contrarian Prime. Oh, and also, thanks to the help from Late Night Grin, we got votes casted on our first installment of Julio at the Matches due to our positive feedback from me forcing Julio to watch Samoa Joe versus Kenta Kobashi last year. We're now going to start a series of commentary tracks for matches, and the first official one will be out next week for WrestleMania, and the match will be Asuka versus Bianca Belair from WrestleMania 39, which I do think is actually a little bit underrated, and I will be very curious to see what Julio makes of the whole thing. So we got that. Sometime in the next month or so, Grin Grappler Harley Race, so keep an eye out for that. And then, Joe, I will see you next Thursday, my friend, for the WrestleCon Super Show Grinalong.
Yes, sir. Headbangers, Heath and Rhino, one more time. Let's get it. Looking forward to that and so much more, folks. Here's the deal. Tomorrow, I got Hanging with Holbert on the other platform, Self-Made. Don't yell at me, guys. Paying the bills. WCW lives. After that, of course, Thursday, there is an AEW Dynasty preview, live and free. Caden Lee, Marcus and Young Donnie. Friday, we have the Fed 4 back together for the WrestleMania list show. Saturday, Collision. Sunday, Dynasty. And then next week, it's Mania week. You know it's going to be nuts. We have the Monday.
Not already?
We have the WrestleMania weekend preview show in which Contrarian Alex walks us through every single card.
Oh, yeah. We got that, too.
500 of them. So, yeah, I think it's Monday, right? I think it's Monday the...
Jake Perry.
13th, right?
Monday to sure.
What confuses me is Novi is when I look at the clock. For me, it's now the new day. It's 4 a.m., so I get very scared.
It's Monday
Quick
the
maths.
13th.
Monday the 13th, yeah.
Why the
Monday
fuck
the
is
13th.
Starboy Charlie on NXT?
Monday.
He
Sorry.
sucks.
Monday.
Isn't he? His name is like Chaz.
Wearing
He's
long-
As Starboy something, though.
still a
I'm
Star
sorry.
Boy.
That was a genuine reaction. I just saw that. My bad. He was wrestling fucking Pillman Jr., so,
Lexus
baby.
So Monday,
Minimum.
WrestleMania Weekend preview, all members for that. And then next week, we have all sorts of stuff. TNA Journey starts, and then those Mania shows. Stay tuned, folks. Much happening in the land of grins. We appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night. Comment below. What can the guys comment? What can the grins comment?
I freaking love Samoa Joe.
Do we have a question for him or something? That usually works best.
What's your favorite Samoa Joe match?
I don't think that's going to work, but okay. Comment your favorite Samoa Joe match.
Samoa Joe.
This is a good test of Novi's vision. If you want to, this is a good chance for you guys to show Novi knows ball, all right? Comment below your favorite Samoa Joe match. Goodbye, everyone.